defense against this very good football team from Thomasville. The undefeated Thomasville Tigers will get the ball first. There's the kick.
Good kick.
And whistles.
Yeah.
It looks like the Blue Eagles are going to be offsides. I saw that one myself.
Yeah, they definitely were. You had a guy go just a little early there. If he can kick it the same way, it won't matter because he almost kicked it into the end zone.
Yeah, he boomed the kick, but you got. We're going to be closely scrutinized.
That's about as well said as
I'm gonna leave it at that, because when I saw XL's video that they posted, Terry, XL was closely scrutinized. All right, so here goes the kick. There it is. Nobody's offside. There's another high end-over-end kick going to be fielded on about the 15. Here comes the back. He's got running room right up the middle, and he's still on his feet, still running across the 50, down all the way inside the 45-yard line to the 44. That's where Thomasville will have the ball first down and 10 when the offense comes out on the field. So a good run back. That
was number 11, Ace Thompson, for the Thomasville Tigers, and I mean, he took off like he was shot out of a cannon. He's a big boy too. He was hard to bring down. Good run back.
So it'll be first down and 10 for the Thomasville Tigers. Ball spotted at the Neal 44-yard line when the offense comes out and gets over the football. Kind of a double wing look is what we're expecting out of Thomasville. Now that doesn't mean they haven't put something in that's new. Some of the people we're going to be looking at is quarterback number 1.
Timeout Thomasville.
Bo Bryant. Yeah, they tried to put in a wrinkle, and the wrinkle came out a little wrinkled.
Yeah.
So, you know, they're going to take a timeout and talk about it. We'll take a 1-minute timeout as well. No score just underway. We'll be back. You're listening to Blue Eagle Football on WBZR in Atmore.
This is Greg Albritton. While my official title may be state senator, many of you probably know me as Greg. In my district, we might be friends, neighbors, or even family, but we all share the same traditional values of faith, community, and a strong belief in hard work. Wherever I am, wherever I go, and whatever I do, I'm always honored to represent these values as I serve you. And even though state senator may be my job right now, you can always count on me to remember that I come from where you come from, and you can always call me Greg.
Is your car ready for the season? Southern Tire Mart is ready to get football fans to games and practices with reliable maintenance, routine repairs, and the tire brands you trust. We sell and service tires for your personal cars, pickup trucks, SUVs, and RVs. If you need us, just roll on in. No appointment necessary. Visit us at 3803 Jack Springs Road in Atmore. Southern Tire Mart. We keep America and football fans rolling.
First down play, a belly play right up the middle, gains 5 yards. It'll be second down and 5 for Thomasville. Man in motion. There's going to be a toss sweep. They try to get around the end. They've got running room out there and blockers. Good job defensively there by the Neal Blue Eagles as they strung that play out. And somebody to the far side is able to get the running back out of bounds. That's going to be, you're going to get a steady diet of that all night long, that little toss sweep and then coming back with the counter and the belly up the middle.
Yeah, that was they're on the other side of the field, but, you know, can't really tell it, like maybe Omar Thomas might have been on the tackle and the defensive end he strung it out. That would have been, well, it wasn't defensive end, like Quay McCants kind of was out there too.
Play gains 1 yard. It's going to be third down and 4. Quarterback underneath center, got an H-back to his right, wide receiver to his left. He's going to run right up the middle, right at the heart of the Neal defense. They battle, and it looks like they stopped him maybe a little bit short.
Yeah, he's going to be about 2 feet short. Be fourth down.
So it's going to be fourth down. Now here's what you got to do. You got to play good defense. You also got to play smart. You can't jump offside.
1 yard.
Looked like maybe Dakota Dubose and Brody Brown in on that tackle along with Easton Grace.
Right off the bat, a big play, fourth down and about a half yard. The offense stays on the field for Thomasville. Quarterback number 1, Bo Bryant, underneath center. There's the snap. Going to hand it off. Going to have enough for the first down as they battle 4 yardage. Looks like he's going to gain about 2.
Yeah, he got it.
It'll bring up a first down and 10. The ball inside the 35 down to the 32. That's where Thomasville will have it first down and 10. Thomasville's not going to do anything fancy. What I've seen, from what I've seen and talked to people about, they're going to give you a steady diet of these backs running the football.
Now, we don't know that they can't, and I've seen some. They can pass some, so, you've got to respect it a little bit, but this is their game right here.
Number 1, Bryant talking to his backs. There's the snap. Handoff is going to be to the back, looking for running room. Yep, they get the outside. Somebody did not contain, and they let the back get outside. Yeah. You got to contain. You've got to get outside and keep that outside shoulder free. And that play goes all the way down inside the 5. It's going to be first down and goal for Thomasville. The ball spotted at the WS Neal 4-yard line.
Yeah, a lot of times those backs on that play, especially out of those wing tees and double wings, they juke inside a little bit, and they make that containment guy bite, and then they loop around him, and that's what number 3 did, Dallas Bryant for Thomasville. It was a good run. He just used good speed.
You got to keep the outside shoulder free,
right.
and maintain containment. How many times have you ever heard that? Maintain containment.
Keep them to your inside shoulder.
Handoff is going to be up the middle to 6. He's going to be battling for yardage and into the end zone for a touchdown. So that's going to be number 6, DeCorian Cowan, on a 4-yard run at right tackle. That play gains enough for a touchdown for Thomasville. So with 8:27 to go here in the first quarter, the score, Thomasville 6 and Neal nothing. The point after touchdown coming. They're going to do the old swinging gate play. Let's see what they got. Looks like they are going to line up and kick it, as the tee is spotted at the 10-yard line. Number 17, the kicker for Thomasville. There's the snap. Hold is down. Kick is up. Kick is good. 17 is going to be C.J. Welch with the point after. So we'll take a break with 8:27 to go first quarter. The score, Thomasville 7, Neal nothing. We'll be back. You're listening to WS Neal Football on WBZR Atmore. You may be watching on YouTube.
East Bruton, Alabama, can help you with all your mobile home needs. Stop by and see what they have in stock. Windows, doors, air conditioning ductwork, faucets, tub and wall kits, bathroom cabinets with marble sinks, floor vents, vinyl and carpet, and all colors in skirting. On sale right now are the tall toilets to go in white for $149.99. From a complete remodel to just needing a small part, they are stocked and ready to serve all your mobile home needs. Pioneer Mobile Homes. Call them, 251-867-8507. You need more power in your life. Creamer Power Equipment has that power for you. With a huge selection of the best products from Massey Ferguson tractors and hay equipment, steel handheld equipment, and the largest selection of mowers in South Alabama from Spartan, Gravely, Ferris, and Simplicity. Come into Creamer Power Equipment to see everything they can do for you with sales, rental equipment, and don't forget their shop where they work on all brands of small engines and tractors. Call them or text them, 251-286-8334. Or go see them at 1291 South Boulevard, Bruton, Alabama.
Welcome back. 8:27 to go first quarter. Closely scrutinized. I told you. A 15-yard penalty against Neal got assessed on the kickoff.
Jalen Lockley with the return.
Jalen Lockley with the football coming out across the 25 inside the 30. It's going to be stopped at the 28-yard line. It'll be first down and 10 there for the Neal Blue Eagles as their offense comes out on the field for the first time in the ball game. Neal will get the football. They've got the football with 8:22 to go here in the first quarter, trailing in the ball game by a score of 7-0. We got to see what Coach Mike Sims has put in for this defense, a tough defense for Thomasville.
They are.
Trip receivers to the right, tight end to the left. There's a snap. Handoff is going to be straight up the middle, likely with running room as he's going to get enough for a first down. He gains all the way out to the 42-yard line. That'll be first down and 10 Neal as they go right at the heart of the Thomasville defense and break through it.
And I got to say this, that was a hole that I could have ran through. That was great blocking and execution there, but great blocking by the O-line on WS Neal.
First down and 10 from Neal at their own 42. Trip receivers to the right, tight end to the left. Man in motion. There's the snap. Ball's on the ground. Going to be picked up by C4. He bounces outside. Got some running room. He's still on his feet. Going to gain about 4 yards before he's thrown out of bounds.
That was a great play by C4 because, he snatched it up real quick and made something out of nothing.
Well, he went from being a quarterback to being a shortstop. He had to play that ground ball and get it up and try to get somebody out.
And he is a very fine baseball player. Also plays baseball for WS Neal.
Play gains 5 yards. It's going to be second down and 5. The ball across the 45, going to be at the 47-yard line. Trip receivers now to the left-hand side. H-back, tight end, whatever you want to call it, is going to be here to the right. One man in the backfield with C4. There's the snap. It's going to be likely looking for running room, still on his feet, going to cross the 50 and get into Thomasville territory. Going to be close, but a little short of first down yardage. Looks like it's going to be third down in less than 1.
Oh, about 2. They marked him back. I saw him fall across the 50.
Yeah, they moved it back inside the 50. Closely scrutinized.
Easy.
Third down and 2 for the Neal Blue Eagles. And let's see, they're calling a penalty, and I don't know what it is.
Could have been, I'm not sure.
It's going to be it's going to be off. Well, wow. It's going to be offsides against Thomasville.
See, now they closely scrutinized Thomasville.
Well, here's the thing about close scrutiny. As long as it evens out during the night, you're okay with it. Yeah, I mean, but it's the close scrutiny that's one-sided that's a little, that kind of gets you. First down for the Blue Eagles. There's the snap. C4 with the football. Yeah, they read that. They had seen that on film, but let me tell you, that play sets up you something else. So keep that in mind and put it under your hat. As the Neal Blue Eagles run a little spot pass that obviously they had seen on film, and the defense just swarmed all over it.
And it wasn't far from a pick, so
it was close. No gain on the play, second down and 10. Ball still spotted at the Thomasville 45. Likely with the footballs. Going to be inside the 40, down to about the 38-yard line.
Nice run by Jalen.
Yeah, he's just picking his way through the defense and doing a very good job. Good job up front by the offensive linemen. As they get the ball all the way down, it's going to be now third down and 3. Going to be down at the Thomasville 38-yard line. It'll be third down and 3. Trip receivers to the left. Back in the backfield with C4. That's going to be likely. Here goes C4. Going to be running. Going to tiptoe out. He's got to get outside. Somebody's got to block for him, but nobody is. And so that play is going to be stopped, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
Thomasville is just too quick to hesitate. I mean, they're a good defense.
But boy, I'll tell you one thing, that would have been a good time to run some kind of little counter back the other way. But, I mean, it's early in the ball game. We've still got plenty of time for that. There is a flag down. So let's see what the penalty is.
I think that's on Thomasville.
Well, let's see. They're still talking about it.
Yep.
White hat's coming.
Face mask.
Yeah, it's going to be a face mask against Thomasville. That's going to give the Neal Blue Eagles a first down. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. You know what I mean? I mean, you don't look a gift horse in the mouth, and
certainly no reason a face mask on that play because he was clearly corralled.
You don't look a gift horse in the mouth, and that gift horse committed a face mask. Man in motion. There's a snap. C4 by himself in the backfield. Going to get flushed. He's got running room. Cut the ball up. Good run there by Carter Hodges as he's going to have the ball. He does. I tell you, he scares me. He had it out there. It's almost like he was palming a basketball, and he was running.
That's right. Lots of athletic quarterbacks guilty of doing that until they learn that hard lesson.
That's right. Cover that point up. It's going to be a first down and 10 for the Neal Blue Eagles as they have a good drive going right now. Down inside the 20 at about the 15-yard line of Thomasville. There's the snap. Likely with the football. Following his guards. He's up the middle. Touchdown. Touchdown. WS Neal. Jalen Likely from 15 yards takes it into the end zone with 4:43 to go here in the first quarter. And the score 7-6 between Thomasville and the Neal Blue Eagles. Big run there by...
I love that play. There was a couple of pulling linemen, and I mean, they opened it. As they say, they paved the road, and he shot right through it.
Well, you need a little help from your friends, and those big offensive linemen are your friends when you're running the ball in the middle like that. 4:43 to go here in the first quarter. 7-6, point after coming. There's the snap. Low snap. Going to be up. Going to be good. Looks like it's going to be good.
No. Oh. I guess it was wide left.
Anyway, extra point is no good with 4:43. The score is Thomasville 7, Neal 6. We'll be back. You're listening to Blue Eagle Football on WBZR Atmore. You may be watching on YouTube.
Day to bring snacks, making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Call Horton Insurance, 251-867-5565, or come see them, 703 Forest Avenue, East Bruton.
Jim Johnson Ford is the top dealership in Atmore, Alabama, with over 25 years of experience, and is dedicated to providing a world-class car shopping experience with the best inventory of new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs in Atmore. Come by and see Ben Odom and staff and let them help you with their no-hassle car buying. They will listen to your concerns, answer all of your questions, and ensure you feel confident and comfortable with your car shopping experience. That's Johnson Ford in Atmore.
Welcome back. 7-6 the score with 4:43 to go first quarter. You're listening to WBZR in Atmore, Alabama. The Neal Blue Eagles fixing to kick off the football to Thomasville after scoring a touchdown, a 15-yard run by running back Jalen Likely. Ball is spotted, high end over end kick, going to go all the way back and be handled at about the 10-yard line. Back coming with it, he's got a wedge set up, runs through a tackle, still on his feet, across midfield, across the 50, running like a man possessed as he comes across the 50-yard line. He's going to have the ball at the Neal 45-yard line. And that looked like it was number 3, Dallas Bryant.
Yeah, that's her tailback right there. He's fast and hard to bring down. And I might reconsider if I have to kick off again, just squib kicking it, because that's 2 great kicks, just great returns.
First down and 10 for Thomasville as they get set. They get the play on the sideline, and then they're going to go to the midfield, and that's where the ball's set up near the far side hash at about the 45-yard line. We knew this game was going to be an intense one, and so far it has been. You've had personal foul penalties or so, and it looks like Thomasville's going to take a timeout.
Oh, their second timeout.
So Thomasville's going to have to burn a timeout. We'll keep it here as since we just took a timeout. But anyway, so far this game's been very exciting in the first quarter. Man, that was a big extra point. We talked about it last week early in the ball game. Man, you hate to see it, but extra points are huge in games like this.
Yeah. Well, first of all, I got to get my bifocals and my glasses checked. But I mean, I know it wasn't good, but my apologies, it looked good. That's why I don't umpire anymore. But yeah, you know, WS Neal without their regular kicker, Cedric Samuels. You mean
being able to see is a prerequisite for umpiring?
Not in your case. They love you down there.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, they're normal kickers out. They've had to switch kickers, and he's a good kicker. It's just one of those things. It was wide left, I'm supposing.
Thomasville with the football. H-back to the right. 2 backs in the backfield. Handoff. There's that little counter. No, quarterback's going to throw. Looking downfield.
He's going to be sacked.
He's going to be sacked. Dropped all the way back to the 45-yard line. So a good job there by the Neal Blue Eagle defense as they get to the quarterback. That's number 1, Bo Bryant.
I want to tell you, Ricky, Omar got, I believe it was Omar, or it might have been the outside linebacker. It might have been McCants, but we'll have to look at this replay. But he saw he missed the coverage and immediately ran out there and covered him before the quarterback could throw it, and that was a coverage sack.
Play loses 8 yards. It's going to be second down and 18 as the ball now moves all the way back into Thomasville territory. Ball spotted at the Thomasville 47. Trip receivers to the right. Quarterback from the shotgun. Got a single back there with him. Looking downfield. Flags on the play. May have been movement or could have been offsides against Neal. It all depends.
Movement on Thomasville.
So it is going to be a procedure call against Thomasville. That's going to back them up another 5. So what was going to be a 2nd and 18 now becomes a 2nd and 23. And you got to like that because there's not many plays in the playbook for 2nd and 23.
You know, I mean, Thomasville has changed their offense for this game so far. They've had to call 2 timeouts. In the previous games that we've watched, these are all new wrinkles. I mean, they mostly ran the wing tee, and now they're going with split sets and split outs and everything else.
There's a little throw going to be out there, going to be defended. Well, he missed the tackle. And the back still got running room coming out across the 45 in Neal territory.
Man, he can run. That's number 3. That's Dallas Bryant.
Dallas Bryant. Somebody's got to stick to him. The whole thing is you can't just put a head on him. You got to pin him to the ground.
That's right.
3rd down and 7. Still a manageable 3rd down play from a 2nd down and 23. So if you're Thomasville, you got to feel pretty good about that. But somebody's got to come up and lock up against number 3. You can't just hit him with the head and hope you can butt him to the ground. No, you got to pin him to the ground.
A lot like our own Jalen Likely. He's fast and strong.
Trip receivers, quarterback back, going to throw. Rolling, looking, still looking downfield. Got a man wide open. And that's going to be a touchdown. Somebody got beat deep. Number 27 on the reception in the end zone. 27 is the other brother. That's Diego Bryant.
And that was a pretty pass. It's hard to hit those wide open receivers like that sometimes, but he lofted it right in there to him on the run. Somebody
said you got to watch for the brothers, number 3 and number 27. One's named Dallas, the other is Diego. Well, welcome to the game, Diego, as he catches the touchdown and gets it in the end zone. 13-6 now the score with the point after coming. Here comes the swinging gate. 2:29 to go here in the first quarter. Point after touchdown. 17 the kicker. There's the snap. The kick is up. The kick is going to be good. 17, that is going to be C.J. Welch again with another point on the board for him. And now with 2:29 to go first quarter, the score, Thomasville 14, WS Neal 6. We'll take a break and come back. You're listening to Blue Eagle Football on WBZR Atmore. You may be watching on YouTube.
Since 1963, Sweat Tire has been the go-to destination for exceptional tire services and more. With 9 locations to serve you, Sweat Tire's commitment to quality, reliability, and customer satisfaction has made us a trusted name in the industry with unmatched experience, extensive inventory, comprehensive service, personalized customer care, unbeatable value, and community connection. Whether you're a car enthusiast, a daily commuter, or a weekend adventurer, Sweat Tire is your trusted partner for all your tire needs.
Here's some good policy from your local agent and Auto Owners Insurance. When your insurance policy comes from us, it comes with something extra, a real person. Don't buy from an insurance company with an 800 number and a voicemail menu. Auto Owners Insurance operates exclusively through local independent agencies, here to help you 24/7. Now that's good policy.
It's Larry White Insurance Agency at 430 Palafox Street in Fulmerton, or call 296-2471.
Jared Crook, number 13, on the return for the Neal Blue Eagles, and a great return it was on a squib kick that he fielded about his own 30-yard line, took it all the way across the 50, gets it in Thomasville territory. WS Neal will have the football first down and 10 from the Thomasville 48. So here comes the Neal offense with 2:19 to go first quarter. Carter Hodges, the quarterback, going to hand off to Likely right up the middle. Likely going to pick up a few yards.
Couple. Hard run, couple, positive yardage.
The whole point of this thing is you got to lull a defense to sleep. When you got a defense that's hard charging like this Thomasville defense is, you run at them, and then all of a sudden you pop something on a counter and you break a big one. Play gains 2 yards now. 2nd down and 8. The ball at the Thomasville 46. Substitutions in and out for the Neal offense. Carter Hodges, the quarterback, in the backfield. Got a man in motion. Here comes the run. It's going to be Likely. Likely still on his feet, picking his way through across the 45. Going to be spotted down at about the 43-yard line.
Picked up about 3.
So that's a pretty good run on 2nd down. That puts you in a manageable 3rd down. 3rd down and 5 for WS Neal. The ball at the Thomasville 43-yard line. Beware the spot pass, especially anything that's got to go wide, because obviously they've seen a lot of film on this and they've worked on defending it. C4. Oh, there's the snap. C4 wasn't even looking, and the ball was snapped. He was looking at his backs, and that was the first big mistake, as C4 was looking to the sideline trying to decide what they were going to do on offense, and the ball was snapped. And so Carter Hodges, the ball went right by him.
Lucky to get that back. Heads-up play by Jalen Likely to get back there and cover it. And, of course, they'll naturally have to punt.
Yeah, that's going to bring up a big 4th down. The first real mistake made by WS Neal in the ball game is they just make that's just not a very good play on offense. They hurry the punt team out there. They're going to try to snap it and get it punted before the end of the quarter. There's the snap. Punt is going to be away.
Good
Carter
punt.
Hodges with a good punt. Ball hits the ground, but it checks up at about the
very good punt.
Yeah, about the 26, 27-yard line. It's going to be downed there. So with 2.5 seconds to go here in the first quarter, the score 14-6 Thomasville. They're going to run a play before the quarter runs out, and then we'll go to break. Got a penalty flag on the play. Let's see. It's going to be a block in the back against Thomasville.
Block in the back against the Tiger.
So that's going to back them up a good chunk.
Well, that comes on the heel of a great punt by Carter Hodges.
So it'll be 1st down and 10 Thomasville, as the ball's going to be spotted. I'm trying to figure it out right here. I got
it's about the 16-yard line, Rick.
Yep. I'm having
17 maybe.
I was ciphering an angle right there to see what I had.
It's about the 17-yard line.
Here comes the back, straight off tackle. He's got running room, running hard. The Neal defense finally throws him to the ground for the last play of the quarter.
That's number 3, Dallas Bryant.
Yeah, Dallas Bryant runs hard. That's going to be the end of the quarter. We'll take a break. The score, Thomasville 14, WS Neal 6. We'll be back. You're listening to Blue Eagle Football on WBZR in Atmore, Alabama.
Barrow Fine Furniture carries over 70 vendors, your one-stop shop for all your furniture needs. They specialize in special custom orders, or if you see what you like in the store, buy it today and take it the same day. You'll always get the best value and the highest quality when you shop at Barrows. Call or go online to view weekly specials. Barrows has locations in Bloomington, Pensacola, Mobile, Andalusia, and Dothan. Open Monday through Friday from 9 to 5, Saturdays 9 to 2. That's BarrowFineFurniture.com.
Harrington Forestry Supply, located at 4656 Highway 29 in East Bruton, Alabama, are wholesalers in forestry machinery and equipment. They can provide engineering testing services as well as repair and maintenance of electrical equipment. Give them a call at 251-867-5920 for a free quote. Harrington Forestry and Supply is a proud supporter of WS Neal Blue Eagle football and would like to wish them the best of luck in tonight's game. Go Big Blue.
Thomasville football as they come out on offense to start the second quarter. 12 minutes on the clock. It's been an exciting first 12 minutes. Thomasville on offense, going to be 1st down and 10. The ball spotted right in front of me right here at the 34-yard line of Thomasville. Neal defense out there. Tight set, couple of backs in the backfield. Handoff is going to be to 3. That's going to be Bryant. He's coming around. Got to stop him. Somebody's got to stop him. There you go.
Omar It wasn't the greatest of tackles, but he made the tackle. He forced him back inside.
Well, and that's just it. For the first time here in the ball game, the Neal defenders kept that outside shoulder free and were able to cut the back in. That's where the help's coming from. Still a gain of 4 yards, 2nd down and 6. At number 3, Dallas Bryant, I mean, I don't know whether you've heard us say it or not, but he's got wheels. Number 4, John Figures, he's going to be far side, man in motion. That's going to be 27. Here he comes on the toss sweep. Got to play defense, and they do. Good tackle. Good tackle out there by number 14.
Yeah, Davion Polite made a great tackle out there. And I was watching Jaden Stuckey, number 9, was held on the play, but he strung it out and allowed Davion to come up too. Davion came up and did just exactly what you're supposed to. Great tackle.
Brings up a 3rd down and 9 for the Tigers. Ball spotted back at the 35-yard line. They've got to make the 44 for a first. 2 backs in the backfield, quarterback under center. He's going to fake it, looking to throw. Got a screen set up. Pretty well defended. Tackle's got to be made. Good job by the Neal defense as number 20 for Neal's out there.
Yep, number 20, Jalen Williams and Davion Polite again out there. Great play by both of them.
So that's going to bring up a 4th down and 5, and it looks like the punt unit for Thomasville is coming out on the field.
All right, defense, that's the way it's done.
Well, actually, no, it's not the punt unit. They're leaving the offense out there. Well, no, he's backing up. Okay, I see what he's doing.
That's something they do pretty regular.
Yep. Neal's going to take a timeout.
I don't know. Well,
and we'll take a timeout with him. 10:03. Neal's going to get the football when we come. Number 40.
And that's part of it.
You got to win all 3 facets.
That's right.
Offense, defense,
special teams.
Special teams.
Coach Bryant.
Sometimes there's 4 facets, but we're not going to talk about the 4th one.
Coach Bryant would always say special teams in first in that order, then defense, then offense.
1st down and 15. Here comes the counter. Good job there defensively by Neal as they.
Yes, sir. Jalen Williams made a good tackle on that. You were down. You can't run, son, once your shoulders and elbows are on the ground.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a good try. That play's going to gain, let's see, it was 15, so the play gains about 8.
Gain of 7. Bring up 2nd down and 8, Tigers.
Yeah, I'll give him that one. 2nd down and 8, so that was a gain of 7. Thomasville with the ball. 2nd down and 7. Ball inside the 15-yard line. Man coming in motion. There's the snap. Handoff is going to be right up the middle. No, look, quarterback's looking to throw. He kept it and is able to hit a tight end for a touchdown. So they can throw it a little bit. They just don't throw it until they have to.
Yep, that's right. You know, watching the games that I've watched on YouTube, they just like any good coach, he may show a little bit of his hand, like they'd say in poker in the previous games. But I think this coach probably knew, Coach Henderson, that Neal. I mean, he's saved a lot of his best stuff for this game because I haven't seen a lot of this stuff till tonight, and that's good coaching.
20-6 the score with 7:27 to go here in the first half. Thomasville with the lead, point after touchdown coming. There's the kick. The kick is down. The kick is up. The kick is good. So that was 17. That was C.J. Welch. That's his 3rd extra point of the ball game.
We do have a flag down.
There is a flag down on the extra point, so let's see what that is. They have not put the 1 point up on the scoreboard yet. So let's see what we got.
Personal foul. WS Neal will be assessed on the kickoff.
Boy, I tell you one thing, that makes 2 personal fouls on extra points that have come against Neal. I'll go back, closely scrutinized. You got to quit when the whistle, when the whistle's blown. And I mean, it just seems kind of crazy that a lot of these calls seem to, just saying. Without saying, just saying. I'm going to be nice.
It's okay to say closely scrutinized. It was for some people. It is not for me.
21-6 is the score. Neal with the kickoff return team on. Thomasville's going to be kicking the football from the Neal 45-yard line. They'll probably squib it again. That's what they did last time from here, because they're not wanting to kick it deep and let Likely, or one of those good quick backs for Neal. That ball's going to go into the end zone. Did he touch it?
They call touchback. Okay,
yeah. All right, so that's going to be Neal football as it'll come out to the 20. And still no need to panic. I mean, this game's early. We're not even halfway through the second quarter, and it's 21-6. Well, Neal's just got to be able. The blocked punt was a big deal, but you got to establish your offense and get out there and just get things going. I mean, you're a good
panic.
No, you're a good play away from getting back in the ball game.
That's right.
Neal over the football, first down and 10. Carter Hodges going to be from the shotgun. Handoff is going to be to the back. Got running room, looking for a block. Makes a good move, coming down the sideline.
Jalen Likely could be gone.
He could be gone. He could take it to the house. Man's got an angle on him.
Touchdown!
Jalen Likely goes the distance for WS Neal.
Flags.
That's going to be a touchdown. No flag on the play. And just that quick, you're back in the ball game. Atta baby.
There's some of that 4-4 speed you hear us talking about, because Thomasville surely has speed, and once Jalen, even with angles, they couldn't catch him.
He made a man miss. I mean, that he actually shook out of his Fruit of the Looms and went around him, and once he made the sideline, he outran a guy with an angle on him.
Two guys with angles, and you're right. It wasn't really a jump cut, but he completely swiveled his hips up in the air and made a guy tackle there, and then he was gone.
Point after touchdown coming, 21-14 now with 7:13 to go here in the first half. Neal's going to go for two and try to get the two missed extra points back.
Oh, I saw him move that time.
Yeah.
No close scrutinization on that.
That was just plain movement.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
I don't know why I have a hard time saying it. Closely scrutinized. Peter Popper.
Don't go there. 21-12. 2-point conversion coming. Slot receivers to both sides. Carter Hodges from the shotgun. Man in motion. There's the snap. Looking to throw. Going to throw. I mean, you can't try to get 2 points throwing it to the 5-yard line. Yeah, I mean, that's not a good play.
Yeah, that's.
So with 7:08 to go, the score 21-12. The Thomasville Tigers leading the Neal Blue Eagles. We'll take a break and come back. You're listening to Blue Eagle Football on WBZR Atmore.
This is Greg Albritton. While my official title may be state senator, many of you probably know me as Greg. In my district, we might be friends, neighbors, or even family, but we all share the same traditional values of faith, community, and a strong belief in hard work. Wherever I am, wherever I go, and whatever I do, I'm always honored to represent these values as I serve you. And even though state senator may be my job right now, you can always count on me to remember that I come from where you come from, and you can always call me Greg.
Is your car ready for the season? Southern Tire Mart is ready to get football fans to games and practices with reliable maintenance, routine repairs, and the tire brands you trust. We sell and service tires for your personal cars, pickup trucks, SUVs, and RVs. If you need us, just roll on in. No appointment necessary. Visit us at 3803 Jack Springs Road in Atmore. Southern Tire Mart. We keep America and football fans rolling.
Neal kicking off to Thomasville. Little squib kick. Good job there by the receiver for the, that's number 2 for Jeremiah Howard. The senior just got on the football. And so that's a good job doing that right there, because, I mean, when that ball's kind of moving along the ground like that, it can hit on one of those ends and take a funny hop, and next thing you know, it bounces off a shoulder pad and it's going the other way. So it'll be first down and 10 for Thomasville's Tigers. They'll have the ball at their own 31-yard line. 7:07 to go here in the first half. 21-12 the score. Thomasville with the lead and the football. Neal Blue Eagles defense out there. Tight set, quarterback under center. Handoff's going to be right up the middle. Going to drive for yardage. Going to gain about 4 on the play. Actually 5. They mark him across the 35. They'll be spotted at the 36. And so a gain of 5 on first down. That'll be 2nd down and 5.
Yeah, both Jaden Ewing and Jalen Williams in on that tackle.
Clock moving with 6:38 to go. First half. Thomasville with the football. Wide receiver flanked wide left. Man coming in motion. That's the H-back. He's moving toward the line of scrimmage before the ball starts. Yeah, movement against Thomasville. So they're going to lose the 5 yards that they gained on first. Actually, that was probably, just looking at it straight ahead now, that was probably actually closer to a 6-yard gain. But, well, they just marked off what appeared to be a 6-yard penalty because they moved it all the way back to the stick. I mean, I was looking right straight, and that looked like 4 yards to me, and then they moved it back.
Yeah, the reason he's saying that, Ricky's saying that's because we're right on that 35-yard line. So
2nd down and 10. Looks like the same play. Here comes the man in motion. They run that counter. It's going to be 3. Bryant with the ball. Good job there by the Neal defense as they read the counter, and that's what you've got to do. For one thing, you got to do, Rick, we've talked about this before, especially with an offense like this. You got to follow the stinking guards. If you follow the guards, they'll take you to the football.
And why is that, Ricky? Because in those double wings, what do the guards do?
The guards are pulling.
That's right.
They are pulling and leading the back where they want them to go. They actually start motion one way like they're coming to the right, but the guards pull to the left and lead that back on that counter. Good job there by the Neal defense. 3rd down and 8 as that play loses yards, or actually gains 2 yards. Here comes 3 again. He's looking to pick his way. He's going to be stopped short of the first down, stopped short of the 40.
He's going to be about 2.5 yards short.
So that's going to bring up, let's see.
It'll be 4th down.
It's going to be 4th down, and it looks like 4th down and 2.
Yeah, looks like they'll punt. Or at least show punt.
Well, they're going to show punt, but I tell you, punting here is a smart move. I mean, you don't want to give up field position trying to be a little egotistical and trying to prove that you can get 2 yards when you very well may not. There's the snap. Good snap. Kick is going to be away. Good punt. Nobody back for Neal.
Gracious, what a punt.
And that ball's going to bounce and get all the way down to about the 16-yard line where it'll be downed, and it'll be 1st down and 10 Neal from there. Thomasville 21, Neal 12, 4:35 to go first half. We'll be back. You're listening to Blue Eagle Football on WBZR in Atmore.
Pioneer Mobile Homes and Parts, located at 906 Forest Avenue in East Bruton, Alabama, can help you with all your mobile home needs. Stop by and see what they have in stock. Windows, doors, air conditioning ductwork, faucets, tub and wall kits, bathroom cabinets with marble sinks, floor vents, vinyl and carpet, and all colors in skirting. On sale right now are the tall toilets to go in white for $149.99. From a complete remodel to just needing a small part, they are stocked and ready to serve all your mobile home needs. Pioneer Mobile Homes. Call them 251-867-8507. You need more power in your life. Creamer Power Equipment has that power for you. With a huge selection of the best products from Massey Ferguson tractors and hay equipment, steel handheld equipment, and the largest selection of mowers in South Alabama from Spartan, Gravely, Ferris, and Simplicity. Come into Creamer Power Equipment to see everything they can do for you with sales, rental equipment, and don't forget their shop where they work on all brands of small engines and tractors. Call them or text them, 251-286-8334. Or go see them at 1291 South Boulevard, Bruton, Alabama.
Going to be a 3rd down for the Neal Blue Eagles. Carter Hodges ran the ball on 1st down, was unable to gain any yardage. They run a 2nd down play to Jalen Likely. He's unable to gain any yardage, so they're looking at a 3rd down and 10. Carter Hodges from the shotgun. They run a man on late. And it looks like they're going to call a timeout. So we'll stay here, but the Blue Eagles are going to have to take a timeout. They've got the football with 3:28 to go here in the first half, trailing 21-12. Really not a big deal. They just showed the Neal offense that they can score quickly.
And one thing, too, just like if you'll notice right there, I mean, I don't think Thomasville is respecting WS Neal's ability to pass very much. I mean, even when Neal has a kind of a spread out offense, I notice a lot of up close man-to-man and, 7 people in the box and things like that. So it'd be nice if Neal could throw some of those intermediate passes and make them a little more honest.
So timeout on the field. Thomasville's to the near side at about the 30-yard line. They're talking to their coaching staff, the Neal Blue Eagles on the far side. And looking at some scores from around the area, Bayside Academy leading Escambia County High School in the second quarter over in Daphne. That score, Bayside 10, Escambia County nothing. And we'll try to give you some more scores that we've got along the way as we work our way through this ball game. Carter Hodges from the quarterback position from the shotgun. There's the snap. Going to fake the handoff. Play action pass. Looking. Going to be flushed. Got to throw it. Going to throw it in the ground. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. One thing about this Thomasville defense, I mean, they just don't give you that much time to sit back there and throw. You got to throw quick. And Carter Hodges was rolling to his right, having to look downfield too much. Yeah, everybody was well covered. Now, this kind of gives you an uneasy feeling right here because the last time the Blue Eagles went back to punt, they got it blocked. Man back deep to receive for Thomasville. He's going to be set up in Thomasville territory at about the 49-yard line. There's the kick. It gets away. Had a man close to it. The ball's going to hit at about the 40. Well, actually short of the 40. It's about the 37-yard line, and that ball just checked up.
Trying to get rid of it. Carter kicked it hard and high, but and there's no return, but it was only about a 20-yard punt.
Yeah, it wasn't very far. 3:21 to go here in the first half. It's going to be Thomasville football. We'll stay here as they get the offense quickly out there over the football. So the Blue Eagle defense that all year long has played bend but don't break. They need to break right here, but what they need to do is they need to break the ball loose from one of these running backs from Thomasville and go the other way with it. Quarterback underneath center, man coming in motion, gives him a little love tap to let him know he's there. Running back right up the middle. That's going to be Bryant, number 3. Dallas Bryant. Just hard running right at right tackle. Right tackle. I had to actually check, but it was right tackle.
Gain of 6. Second down and 4. Neal, 33-yard line.
Second down and 4. Ball inside the 35 at the Neal 33. Tight set. 2 backs in the backfield. Quarterback under center. There's the snap. Tall sweep. Coming this way. Got to string it out. Make a tackle. Come up and make a tackle. They're just grabbing and not taking people to the ground, and they're tearing through. Bryant is just tearing through these arm tackles. Somebody needs to come up and put a hat on him, but when you put that hat on him, you got to lock it up, and you got to take him to the ground. Clock stopped with 2:30 to go here in the first half. 21-12 the score.
Yeah, they had it well defended. I mean, they strung it out. They just didn't make the tackles.
And that's part of it. You got to make the tackle. Handoff is going to be back the other way. That's going to be 3. Bryant again. Good defense right there by the Blue Eagles.
John Andrews, what a great play. Good job, John.
Yeah, good job there by John as he broke through and he broke down and did just what he needed to do. He threw himself at the running back, wrapped his legs up, and pulled him to the ground. Clock still running with 2:05 to go here in the first half. 21-12 the score. Thomasville with the football and the lead. Neal looking to get a stop. Second down and about 12. Quarterback going to look to throw. Got a man. It's going to be touchdown. As he went up and made a big, no. Did they call it a touchdown or did they call it an interception?
It should have been an interception. Omar, they went up and both had the ball, and Omar came out with it, so I'm not exactly sure why he was so quick to call a touchdown on that one. He's not going to change his mind, though, I can tell you.
And the Neal coaches staff, they're livid.
Well, I mean, it looked like they both came down with the ball, and when they rolled over, Omar came up with the ball. So, I mean, you know, but in his defense, the official was right there on it. So, I can't say that far.
Point after touchdown coming. It is going to be a touchdown for Neal. 27-12 now the score.
For Thomasville, yeah.
There's the snap. Kick is going to be end over end and good. So we'll take a break. With 1:33 to go here first half, the score is Thomasville 28, WS Neal 12. We'll take a break and come back. You're listening to Blue Eagle Football on WBZR in Atmore.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Call Horton Insurance, 251-867-5565, or come see them, 703 Forest Avenue, East Bruton.
Jim Johnson Ford is the top dealership in Atmore, Alabama, with over 25 years of experience and is dedicated to providing a world-class car shopping experience with the best inventory of new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs in Atmore. Come by and see Ben Odom and staff and let them help you with their no-hassle car buying. They will listen to your concerns, answer all of your questions, and ensure you feel confident and comfortable with your car shopping experience. That's Johnson Ford in Atmore.
Looks like flags on the play, and it looks like just as Neal earlier was offside on a kick, it looks like there's going to be offsides called against Thomasville, so that's going to back up the ball 5 yards. Let's get back to the touchdown play, Rick. You know, one thing that I wanted to explain is the fact that it did look like that both the receiver and the defender had possession of the football, but in an official's eyes, the way you're taught to call that is whenever there's dual possession, both players have it, dual possession always goes to the offense for the touchdown.
And that's right, and we can't see, I mean, the official was right there on top of it, so he obviously thought that at the minimum it was dual possession.
Well, a little old squib kick. I don't like these squib kicks, and I guess the coaches have their reasoning for it. But, you know, if I'm leading
in good field position here.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If I'm leading in the game by a score of 28-12, I'm going to make somebody go the distance rather than give them the ball at midfield, which is in essence what Thomasville just did.
Yeah.
1:30 to go here in the first half. 28-12 the score. Neal with the football with a chance. You know, they've done it before. They can score awful quickly. Carter Hodges, the quarterback, from the shotgun. Actually from the pistol. Got a back behind him. They're going to hand off. Likely with the football. Looking for running room. Got some good blocking. Still on his feet. Going to cross the 45. Looks like he's going to be close to first down yardage. I think he's got it.
I think so.
Yep. First down. Looked at it with my good eye again. 1:21 to go here in the...
Good call, Junior.
Don't hear that often. 1:17 to go here in the first half. Neal with the football in Thomasville territory. Trip receivers to the right. Back in the backfield with Carter Hodges. There's going to be the handoff to Likely. Likely picking his way, going to get some forward momentum, forward yardage, and going to take the ball across the 40-yard line. Forward progress is going to give him the ball all the way down to the 38. There's going to be a gain of 6 now, bringing up 3rd down and 4. Clock running with 43 seconds to go here in the half. There's a little option play out to Likely, but a slow-moving play. Good defense there by... And a timeout's going to be called for because one of the Thomasville players lost his headgear. WS Neal's going to take a timeout. We'll stay here. Neal's got the ball with 35 seconds, 34.9 seconds to go here in the first half. The ball spotted at the Thomasville 39-yard line. So they've got 35 seconds to go 39 yards. They've proven that they can do it before, but when you get, as this field gets shorter, you get a lot more bodies in that condensed area, and it's hard to score. You know, a while ago, Likely went the distance on a good about 65-yard run, but it's going to be hard to move the ball in here. Now, here's the thing, is we've also seen Coach Mike Sims before. He always dials something up. He's got something up his sleeve like a riverboat gambler. I mean, he may have something that they've worked on that we haven't seen yet that could be a very good play in this situation.
Well, I hope so. I'm looking forward to it if he does. He got time, got plenty of time. They've only got, one timeout left.
Still no need to, well, actually, Neal's out of timeouts.
Are they out?
Yep, 0. Thomasville's got 1, 0. Neal's got 0.
I do have 0. Thank you.
Slot receivers to the right, tight end to the left. Carter Hodges in the backfield. Got a man back there with him. There's the snap. Carter rolling to his right, looking downfield, going to throw. He's going to be flushed. And he's just got to set his feet and throw it. Somebody needs to be trailing here.
Well, you're not. Yeah, by throwing it downfield, you're not doing too much damage. Even if they intercept it down there, there's very little time.
Well, the thing that you're doing, right here, you're running those two backs, and they're running out patterns because you're trying to get them to catch the ball and step out of bounds. But what will beat this defense is to run a tight end and run him behind them on a post. Man in motion, John Andrews. There's the snap.
There's Jabri Mackey.
Yep, there's the Jabri Mackey. He breaks it. He's going to go outside, still with the football, inside the 10-yard line. Got to get the ball down. 16.6.
There's that play by Coach Sims you're talking about.
There's that little wrinkle. 16.6 seconds to go here in the first half.
Still got time just to get up there and call the play.
Well, you got to clock it. Well, there's a penalty flag right here. Illegal shift. It's going to be an illegal shift. And to be honest with you, I saw it. I didn't think anybody else saw it.
Scrutinization there.
No, it was actually an illegal shift. What happened was Neal had two people moving at the same time. I saw it and hope nobody else saw it, but old Eagle Eye right there saw it and threw the flag.
Well, here's mud in his eye.
I like to stick him in it. All right, so that's going to bring up 4th down and a whole bunch. Now here's the thing. How do you move? Well,
that's going to be it for half. Yeah, that's a half.
Well, yeah, that's the half, but there was all kind of confusion going on with that play because here, why did the sticks move?
I don't know. Neal gets the ball for the second half, so they'll get the ball back, so not a terrible ton of damage done there.
Well, we're at the half. 28-12 the score in a very entertaining and good first half of this football game. And Neal's trailing, but they get the ball back when we come back. So we've still got some life left. We're not going to panic. We're just going to keep playing. Thomasville celebrating their homecoming here at home tonight, so they're going to have homecoming festivities at the half. And we'll be back here shortly. First, what we'll do is we'll take a quick 3-minute break. We'll take a 3-minute break and return. You're listening at the half, 28-12. Thomasville over Neal. We'll be back. You're listening to Blue Eagle Football on WBZR Atmore. You may be watching on YouTube.
Since 1963, Sweat Tire has been the go-to destination for exceptional tire services and more. With 9 locations to serve you, Sweat Tire's commitment to quality, reliability, and customer satisfaction has made us a trusted name in the industry with unmatched experience, extensive inventory, comprehensive service, personalized customer care, unbeatable value, and community connection. Whether you're a car enthusiast, a daily commuter, or a weekend adventurer, Sweat Tire is your trusted partner for all your tire needs.
Here's some good policy from your local agent and Auto Owners Insurance. When your insurance policy comes from us, it comes with something extra, a real person. Don't buy from an insurance company with an 800 number and a voicemail menu. Auto Owners Insurance operates exclusively through local independent agencies, here to help you 24/7. Now that's good policy.
This is Larry White Insurance Agency at 430 Palafox Street in Fullerton, or call 296-2471. Barrow Fine Furniture carries over 70 vendors, your one-stop shop for all your furniture needs. They specialize in special custom orders, or if you see what you like in the store, buy it today and take it the same day. You'll always get the best value and the highest quality when you shop at Barrows. Call or go online to view weekly specials. Barrows has locations in Bloomington, Pensacola, Mobile, Andalusia, and Dothan. Open Monday through Friday from 9 to 5, Saturdays 9 to 2. That's BarrowFineFurniture.com.
Harrington Forestry Supply, located at 4656 Highway 29 in East Bruton, Alabama, are wholesalers in forestry machinery and equipment. They can provide engineering testing services as well as repair and maintenance of electrical equipment. Give them a call at 251-867-5920 for a free quote. Harrington Forestry and Supply is a proud supporter of WS Neal Blue Eagle football and would like to wish them the best of luck in tonight's game. Go Big Blue.
Juniper Creek Lumber is a family-owned and operated sawmill operation with locations in Uri, Alabama, and Blountstown, Florida. Juniper Creek Lumber specializes in turning storm recovery logs into custom-cut lumber for use in a variety of building projects. We have longleaf pine, juniper, white cedar, cypress, and hardwood. And who wouldn't love authentic heart pine beams or new heartwood flooring, custom-cut to your need and specification. Check us out on Facebook or call Greg Fralick at 251-254-0414 or Cooper Dean at 251-362-8100. That's Greg Fralick at 251-254-0414 or Cooper Dean at 251-362-8100 for Juniper Creek Lumber, Southern Best.
Welcome back as we're at the half here in Thomasville. 28-12 the score. Thomasville Tigers over the Neal Blue Eagles. It's been a good ball game, but Neal just coming up a little short. Blocked punt. We've had a little bit of everything. We've had a long touchdown run by Jalen Likely for WS Neal that scored their second touchdown of the game. But Rick, Neal just needs to clean some things up a little bit. Thomasville's played very well in the first half. They've been able to move the ball up and down the field. Of course, Thomasville kind of a three-headed monster. They've got the brothers and the two backs. They've got the quarterback that's a senior, and of course they're the Bryants. Bo Bryant, the quarterback, 6'1", 190, a senior. Also Dallas Bryant, the junior, and the other brother is going to be Diego Bryant, number 27. He's got a touchdown on a catch and carried the ball into the end zone, so he's more of a wide receiver. Then you got number 6, DeCorian Cowan. So really kind of a 3 to 4-headed monster. It depends on what you're looking at with the Thomasville offense, and they've been able to move the football, and we knew that they were going to be a really good football team, but a couple of mistakes have befallen the Neal Blue Eagles. They had a blocked punt and a bad penalty at a bad time, and so
you take the punt, the blocked punt, and the penalty out, it could very easily be at least a one-score game at this point. But you're right. They're a little more than a three-headed monster. They're sort of like Hydra. You cut off one head, another one takes its place. And, of course, Thomasville, we talked about it before the game. They're a very good football team, a lot of tradition. They're, undefeated for a reason. They got a great defense. But there's no reason to panic at this point. WS Neal gets the ball back. They've moved the ball. WS Neal has. So a lot of game left.
Well, and here's where you're at. You get the ball to begin. the third quarter. So at down 28-12, hopefully what's going to happen is you're going to be able to move the ball down, maybe get a score. If you get a score, you go for 2, get the 2-point conversion. That runs the score to 28-20. Then you're only 8 points down. That's one score and 1 2-point conversion. And Neal has yet to get a break in the ball game. So, you play and create your own breaks is what you've got to do. You've got to play good, well-disciplined football, which Neal is notorious for. They've done it all year long. So all we're going to do is look. They outscored us in the first half, but that's what it is. This is the score at the end of the half. What we're worried about is the score at the end of the game. So you come out and you play. And really, like earlier, the penalty that really hurt Neal was on that wrinkle that Coach Mike Sims had put in. It worked. Like we called it prior to it ever happening. We knew that it was coming. Something was coming. Yeah. That's exactly right. And I'm sure that they're in there right now with chalkboard and everything else. Of course, all you older folks explain to the younger people what chalk is, but they're probably in there, doodling on something.
It's dry erase.
Okay, dry erase board. So they're doing that. We talked about that just as young kids, they don't even.
Being punished and going out and banging the erasers.
Yeah, who knows how to bang erasers anymore? I mean, nobody knows how to do that. Anyway, so getting back to the football, they're in there talking about things that have happened to them in the first half, corrections that they need to make, and they're going to come out and play good football in the second half and hopefully get this thing closer and put themselves in a position to take the lead and possibly win the football game.
Well, as you say, there's no need to panic. It's basically a 2-score game at this point. Take out a couple of mistakes, and it's even closer. And but all that being said, Thomasville's a very good football team. We knew that they're highly ranked, and and we've seen some stuff from them tonight. At least I didn't see in their previous games from watching their games on film. They're just a very good football team. And I might say this too. I don't know how many times we're up in their press box. They have given us water. They have asked us to come down there and eat with them. They've got food catered up here to them from David's Catfish
food, yeah.
And they've done everything but beg us to come down there and get a plate. They're very nice folks, and we appreciate it.
Yeah, they've treated us very well, no doubt. And it's not like I'm looking for a house over here or anything, but I will come back anytime I get the opportunity if I'm treated this well each and every week. Well, let's look at some other scores around the area because we kind of got cut short on some of those games. Bayside Academy in the second quarter, that game's probably at the half by now. Last score we got was Bayside Academy 10, Escambia County High School 0. Northview, Florida in the second quarter, they're knotted up. The Chiefs knotted up with Bluntstown. It was 7-7, the last score that we've got. Mobile Christian all over Flomaton. We knew that was going to be tough on Flomaton going to Mobile Christian. Last score we had was Mobile Christian 28, Flomaton nothing. Thomasville, of course, ahead in this ball game, 21, or actually now 28-12 at halftime. T.R. Miller is just spanking. They're taking Satsuma to the woodshed 35-0 at halftime for T.R. Miller. Jackson all over St. Michael Catholic. That score 21-3 Jackson. Cottage Hill may get their first win of the season as they are ahead of Monroe County. That score early in the first quarter. The last score we have is 14-0. Now Monroe County can put some points up.
They sure can. They put 30 up on this Thomasville
team. They scored 30 points against this Thomasville team. So other games going on, the Georgiana. We talked about Georgiana. We saw Georgiana right off the bat against this Neal football team the opening week of the season. Georgiana has yet to lose a game since losing to WS Neal to start. Georgiana 34, but look here, they gave up a touchdown.
Oh my goodness.
To Red Level, 34-7. Hillcrest Evergreen, the last score I have is in the second quarter headed toward halftime. Hillcrest was ahead 12-7 over XL. No score in Escambia Academy and South Christian Academy. Orange Beach and Wilcotton Central, no score. Patrician Clark Prep, no score. Banks Academy, none of them I have scores on. So
that Georgiana team, I always like to pull for Georgiana. That's one of the my dad was from. The one year he played football before he had to go work on the Mississippi River and became a captain. He was born and raised in Georgiana, and actually played a little bit of football there at Georgiana. So I always pull for those boys up there in Butler County. Also the birthplace and home of Hank Williams.
Well, yes, sir. No doubt about it. I saw the light.
That's right.
9:30 to go here at the half, and so we're working our way toward the second half of the ball game. 28-12 the score. Thomasville with the lead. We'll take another 3-minute break and pay some bills, and then when we come back, the teams are to be meandering out there on the field as these homecoming festivities will be ending, and we'll get this ball game started again and see what Neal can do in the second half. Once again, we're at the half. 28-12 the score. Thomasville over Neal. We'll be back. You're listening to Blue Eagle Football on WBZR Atmore. You may be watching on YouTube.
This is Greg Albritton. While my official title may be state senator, many of you probably know me as Greg. In my district, we might be friends, neighbors, or even family, but we all share the same traditional values of faith, community, and a strong belief in hard work. Wherever I am, wherever I go, and whatever I do, I'm always honored to represent these values as I serve you. And even though state senator may be my job right now, you can always count on me to remember that I come from where you come from, and you can always call me Greg.
Is your car ready for the season? Southern Tire Mart is ready to get football fans to games and practices with reliable maintenance, routine repairs, and the tire brands you trust. We sell and service tires for your personal cars, pickup trucks, SUVs, and RVs. If you need us, just roll on in. No appointment necessary. Visit us at 3803 Jack Springs Road in Atmore. Southern Tire Mart. We keep America and football fans rolling.
Pioneer Mobile Homes and Parts, located at 906 Forest Avenue in East Bruton, Alabama, can help you with all your mobile home needs. Stop by and see what they have in stock. Windows, doors, air conditioning ductwork, faucets, tub and wall kits, bathroom cabinets with marble sinks, floor vents, vinyl and carpet, and all colors in skirting. On sale right now are the tall toilets to go in white for $149.99. From a complete remodel to just needing a small part, they are stocked and ready to serve all your mobile home needs. Pioneer Mobile Homes. Call them 251-867-8507. You need more power in your life. Creamer Power Equipment has that power for you. With a huge selection of the best products from Massey Ferguson tractors and hay equipment, steel handheld equipment, and the largest selection of mowers in South Alabama from Spartan, Gravely, Ferris, and Simplicity. Come into Creamer Power Equipment to see everything they can do for you with sales, rental equipment, and don't forget their shop where they work on all brands of small engines and tractors. Call them or text them, 251-286-8334. Or go see them at 1291 South Boulevard, Bruton, Alabama.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Call Horton Insurance, 251-867-5565, or come see them, 703 Forest Avenue, East Bruton.
Jim Johnson Ford is the top dealership in Atmore, Alabama, with over 25 years of experience and is dedicated to providing a world-class car shopping experience with the best inventory of new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs in Atmore. Come by and see Ben Odom and staff and let them help you with their no-hassle car buying. They will listen to your concerns, answer all of your questions, and ensure you feel confident and comfortable with your car shopping experience. That's Johnson Ford in Atmore.
Welcome back to the halftime portion of the program here as we get set. The Thomasville Marching Band is on the field. They're going to march and play a little bit. It looks like we're extending the halftime show just a little bit as we went to a 20-minute halftime. I mean, that's typical.
But it's homecoming for them.
But a lot of times, yeah, what will happen is, you know, especially when you're at the home and you got homecoming, is, you know, the clock operator works for you. So a lot of times what he'll do is push the button and stop it. Right. And then that way you can get your halftime activities done and everything. You know, Rick, we've started our podcast deal, and so we got the podcast going on with Sports Moose Media, and we got it going out. We're working on a lot of different things as the rocks roll up here between these ears of mine. You know, we're looking at possibly coming up with a Sports Moose, hard for me to say, Sports Moose Media T-shirt, and we're going to get it out. We're trying to grow the podcast, and we talk right now primarily about high school football and other sporting events. You know, I started the podcast itself back in June, and we started it with some baseball stuff back during the summer, and we've moved into high school football. Now, something else that we're venturing into, and I hope that you people will back it, and I want you to let me know what you think. Okay, go to my Facebook page. If you're not friends with me on Facebook or whatever, find me. It's Ricky Dean. I'm easy to find, you know, and we advertise on the Facebook page. We put the Sports Moose Media stuff out there for the podcast, but what we're looking at doing in the very near future is, as we approach, you know, deer hunting is big in this area, and you and I love to deer hunt. We love to fish, and so one of the things that we're looking at doing is now, you know, I jokingly said that we took Sports Moose Media from just Facebook of about 500 people to now we've got it all over the world on Spotify and YouTube and iHeartMedia and Instagram. Instagram, all these places. So we went from 500 people to half a billion, you know, for about 500 million people that we're capable of getting this podcast to. Well, something I jokingly said that we now have Sports Moose Media worldwide. Okay, so the next step to do is going to be Sports Moose Media Outdoors, where we're going to move into a show where we talk about hunting and fishing and being outside and in God's creation and all the things that we get to enjoy, especially growing up down here in South Alabama. You know, you get to get out with a rod and reel and with a gun on the weekend and have fun. I can remember years ago working for the radio station over in Bruton for WKNU radio. Worked for them over there. They had a little show. It was called Fun with Rod and Gun. Well, we're going to take that concept. We're not going to steal their name. We're going to call it Sports Moose Outdoors. And so we're going to go Sports Moose Media Outdoors and try to do an outdoor show, and just give us your opinion. Stop in on the Facebook, do whatever. We want you to listen to the show for the content that we have now, because as we get deeper into the season, one thing that we're doing is we're fixing to start talking more and more about playoff football. But when we get into fishing and hunting and stuff, we're going to have fun with that too, because we're going to get to be outside doing things that we do. So get on there, let us know what you think, any ideas that you may have that would help us. You know, one of the things I visualize coming up is pretty soon is having a camouflage Sports Moose Outdoors t-shirt that I can sport around when I'm out there hunting and fishing, and all that stuff hopefully is going to be coming.
I'll buy one for sure.
Well,
and I like some of our other ideas. We may even have some Sports Moose shirts out there.
Oh yeah. Well, we got to include the ladies. You know, no doubt about that.
And, you know, if you listen closely when we do the Sports Moose Outdoors, who knows? You know, if you listen real close, I might even give up a couple of secret fishing holes.
Well, no, you won't. You're going to tell them like everybody else did. Where'd you catch him? I caught him in the mouth.
In the lip.
Yeah, that's where I caught him. But anyway, we're about set for the second half of this ball game as the Neal Blue Eagles come out onto the field, and they're warming up in front of us as they form a great big family circle out there on the football field, and they're stretching their legs and getting set as the time counts down. So we're going to be ready to kick this thing off and get started in the second half. So with that being said, we will take a 1 minute break, and come back, and we'll be set to start the second half of this ball game. Thomasville leading in the ball game by a score of 28-12 over the Neal Blue Eagles, but we got another half to play. Let's see what happens. We'll be back. You're listening to Blue Eagle Football on WBZR Atmore, or you may be watching on YouTube.
Since 1963, Sweat Tire has been the go-to destination for exceptional tire services and more. With 9 locations to serve you, Sweat Tire's commitment to quality, reliability, and customer satisfaction has made us a trusted name in the industry with unmatched experience, extensive inventory, comprehensive service, personalized customer care, unbeatable value, and community connection. Whether you're a car enthusiast, a daily commuter, or a weekend adventurer, Sweat Tire is your trusted partner for all your tire needs.
Here's some good policy from your local agent and Auto Owners Insurance. When your insurance policy comes from us, it comes with something extra, a real person. Don't buy from an insurance company with an 800 number and a voicemail menu. Auto Owners Insurance operates exclusively through local independent agencies here to help you 24/7. Now that's good policy.
Larry White Insurance Agency at 430 Palafox Street in Fulmerton, or call 296-2471.
Welcome back as we get started here with the second half. Getting close, Rick. Okay, so if you know me, you know how my mind works, and I think of stupid stuff all the time, and something just popped into my head. I remember a joke that I heard one time at church. Tell me if you've heard it, because I'm going to tell you. This preacher's going door to door, and he's witnessing to people. And so he goes in. There's this lady. She's healthy. Okay, so he goes in, and anyway, it's Sunday afternoon after church, and it's getting lunchtime. So he's about to starve. And so anyway, the lady says, well, Pastor, could I get you a glass of tea? He says, sure, go get me a glass of tea. So she goes and gets him one. And he looks, and on the counter right there, there's a big old bowl of almonds, roasted almonds in the thing. And so he sits there, and he starts picking them almonds out, eating them, and the lady comes back with the glass of tea and says, Pastor, here's your glass of tea. He said, ma'am, I got to apologize to you. He said, I done sit here and ate you a whole thing of almonds right there. He said, I ate the whole bowl. She said, don't worry about it, Pastor. She said, you know, them things had that chocolate on them, but I just sucked the chocolate off and I spit them in that bowl right there.
Oh, my goodness.
So anyway, be careful if you go to somebody's house and eat the almonds off the coffee table, because they may get you.
Oh, man.
Anyway, we're inside 45 seconds to go here. We'll get back to football. I was sitting here, and the reason I did that is because Rick's got a pack of milk chocolate covered almonds, and I was sitting there. You know what I was doing? I was sucking the chocolate off of them.
I wouldn't have eaten any that didn't have chocolate on them.
Well, yeah. See, I get the chocolate going first, and then I have to bite the almond later. But that's where that came from. A mind is a terrible thing to waste. Or it's just a terrible thing in my case.
In our case, it's a terrible thing.
That's right. So the white hat and the officials are on the field. And Neal's going to get the football as we get set to start the second half. Thomasville's going to be kicking. Not sure which way yet, because they're coming out and there seems to be some confusion. Well, the white hat is going to the north end zone, so that's where Neal is going to be set up. The white hat will go to the end zone, and he'll blow the whistle to get the thing started. Thomasville will have the ball teed up at the 40-yard line with 12 minutes on the clock. Thomasville with the lead, 28-12. As we get started here in the third quarter.
Now, real quick, Rick, let's get a shout-out to Patrick Glass up in Massachusetts for listening to us down here.
I'm glad you reminded me of that. You know, Patrick said he was going to be listening, and we surely hope he is. And, boy, I wonder how the weather is in Massachusetts tonight. Number 13 for Neal. Still on his feet, looking to pick up a block.
Watch
reverses his field.
Sides.
Yeah, you got to watch those. No flag, though. Good run back by number 13 for Neal. That's going to be Jared Crook.
I think we're going to get an unsportsmanlike on Thomasville. Not sure.
Yep. And that would be a big mistake for Thomasville. They gave up a pretty good run back there on the little squib kick. The ball comes all the way out to near the 50, maybe actually in Neal territory or in Thomasville territory at about the 39.
And like we've always say, they usually get the guy retaliating, and that could have been what happened here. But let's see what they call it. They may call it both ways.
Personal foul.
Yeah, they called it both ways.
They'll offset.
I agree with that. I saw the Thomasville guy second. I thought he was going to be the one that got it, but they were both kind of going at it. So good call there, Mr. Official.
Slot receiver to the left, one wide receiver to the right. Carter Hodges, the quarterback from the shotgun. It's the pistol, and a little confusion there. Yeah, well, it was confusion from the get-go, as I don't know who was confused, whether it was Carter Hodges or whether it was Jalen Likely, but it looked like Likely went to the wrong side for the football.
Yeah, they kind of bumped into each other there and just messed up the whole play. No terrible damage done on it. Short loss of about 2.
Second down and 12 for Neal. Slot receivers to the far left side, one wide receiver to the right. H-back in the backfield. Handoff is going to be a straight handoff to Likely. Likely with running room, battling toward the 40.
He got the first down.
Yeah, he gets across the 40. That's going to be a first down for the Blue Eagles, I believe. Yeah, it will be. That's going to be first down. Good eyeballs, Rick.
Once again, great blocking by the interior line there. Number 77, Aaron George. Number 55, Joseph Lee.
Wide receiver far right, man coming in motion that breaks the slot. Handoff is going to be to Likely again. Likely with running room, going to twist and turn his way inside the 40-yard line down to about the 35. May have actually made it across the 35, and he does down to the 34.
I'm telling you, excellent blocking. Dakota Dubose pulled on that and blocked his man completely out of the picture. So that was another great blocking by the line there. Good job, Dakota.
What we say about when you're a defensive linebacker, follow the guards. They'll take you to the football.
Yep.
Second down and 5. Neal with the football. Carter Hodges puts a man in motion. There's the snap. Carter's going to take it. He's going to run. And hard running at left tackle.
He gained a few yards. It'll be third and short.
You know, that's one thing. One thing that has happened all night is that Thomasville has really done a good job on the quarterback runs.
That's been one of WS Neal's bread and butter plays, and but Thomasville has scouted it well and they played it well.
Trying to get everybody set. Carter Hodges going underneath center. There's the snap. Actually, that was John Andrews, I believe, that took that snap.
First down.
From underneath center. Good job there. Good play. Good design play. First down for Neal. Ball spotted at the 30-yard line. Neal moving the football. Clock running with 9:32 to go here in the third quarter. 28-12 the score. Thomasville with the lead. Neal with the football. There's the snap. Handoff is going to be to Andrews right up the middle.
Handoff number 5, Andrews.
Battling for yardage. No flags. Positive play. Play's going to gain 3. It'll be second down and 7. Neal does not huddle. They never do. That is just Coach Mike Sims' offense. They don't go to the huddle. Looking to throw. Pass play. Got a man wide open. Touchdown. Touchdown, WS Neal. 8:55 to go here in the third quarter. Neal gets on the scoreboard. That's going to make the score Thomasville 28. Just a blown coverage there on a pass play.
Was that DJ McCain on the reception, number 88?
I do believe. That's going to make the score Thomasville 28, Neal 18. So Neal comes right out and gets the football, and in 3 minutes and 5 seconds,
nice pass.
They get the ball into the end zone. Yeah, that was a good, beautiful pass. Of course, I believe as wide open as the receiver was, I could have thrown that one.
Oh my goodness! Good gracious.
Let's see, it's going to be a penalty before the play, which is actually a break.
Well, it looks like they blew it dead, so maybe it's against the defense. No,
it's going to be against the offense, but it is a big break. But it is going to be a break because you still get another shot at getting the 2 points.
Because they blew it dead, they can't decline it. I mean, it was a dead ball, so and it's a good thing because they stopped it, but they'll get another shot at it here.
Yeah, the ball was never snapped, so it is a dead ball penalty. So another shot at the 2-point conversion for the Neal Blue Eagles. They have slot receivers to both sides. Bring a man in motion. Carter Hodges, the quarterback, looking to throw. Pumps. Now he's going to pull it up. Going to throw it over the middle.
He got it.
2-point conversion is good. So with 8:45 to go here in the third quarter, that runs the score to Thomasville 28. WS Neal now within one score, 28-20. We'll be back. You're listening to Blue Eagle Football on WBZR Atmore, or you may be watching on YouTube.
Barrow Fine Furniture carries over 70 vendors, your one-stop shop for all your furniture needs. They specialize in special custom orders, or if you see what you like in the store, buy it today and take it the same day. You'll always get the best value and the highest quality when you shop at Barrows. Call or go online to view weekly specials. Barrows has locations in Bloomington, Pensacola, Mobile, Andalusia, and Dothan. Open Monday through Friday from 9 to 5, Saturdays 9 to 2. That's BarrowFineFurniture.com.
Harrington Forestry Supply, located at 4656 Highway 29 in East Bruton, Alabama, are wholesalers in forestry machinery and equipment. They can provide engineering testing services as well as repair and maintenance of electrical equipment. Give them a call at 251-867-5920 for a free quote. Harrington Forestry and Supply is a proud supporter of WS Neal Blue Eagle football and would like to wish them the best of luck in tonight's game. Go Big Blue.
Welcome back. Neal going to kick the football off. They squib it. Somebody's got to get on it, and they do. They down it. Inside the 40-yard line, between the 35 and the 40 of Thomasville, they'll have the ball first down and 10 on offense. 8:44 to go here in the third quarter, 28-20 the score. Thomasville with the lead in the football, but Neal coming off a good opening drive here in the third quarter. Got the ball down the field, got it in the end zone, got the 2-point conversion. Just like we said, they needed to work it out. Now they're within one score. Need a defensive stop. Some of the bodies out there on the field is 3, Dallas Bryant. 27 is also going to be his brother. That's Diego Bryant. Got Bryants all over the place, and they're good football players. Right up the gut.
About 3-yard gain there.
Thomasville's back running
Maybe
hard.
4.
That's going to be number 3. That's going to be Dallas Bryant.
Yeah, about a 4-yard gain.
Going to be second down and 6. The ball comes across the 40 to the 42-yard line. Thomasville on their homecoming night. 8:10 to go here in the third quarter. Tight set with a wide receiver flanked wide to the left. Here comes a man in motion. Handoff is going to be to the back that comes in motion. Looks like they stop him short. Ball comes across the 45 to the 46-yard line. It's going to be a gain of about 3 yards on the carry.
Maybe 3rd and 2.
Bring up 3rd down and 2, ball.
It is, a gain of about another 4. So that's going to be, it's a short 4. So it's going to be 3rd and a long 2. Wide receiver flanked far right. Back coming in motion. 2 backs in the backfield. Quarterback going to hand off right up the middle. Got running room. He's running hard. They got to tackle the back.
Yeah, John Andrews made the tackle, but he made it. He'd already gained 10 yards.
Well, when your defensive backs and safeties are making tackles, that's not good, especially when you're trying to stop a running game. First down and 10 at the Neal 41-yard line now. Thomasville with the football. They're just moving the ball down the field like they have been all night.
They're doing what Thomasville does. I mean, it's no huge secrets here. They can throw like we talked about, but, I mean, they're just playing power football.
6:55 to go here in the third quarter. Quarterback from the underneath center going to hand off straight ahead. Good job there by the Neal defense as they stack that play up.
I don't know if he made the tackle there, but I saw Kevin Howard, number 51, in there.
Gain of 4, second down and 6. Ball comes all the way out to the 38-yard line of WS Neal. 6:21 the clock running here in the third quarter. Neal trying to get everybody set on defense. Man going in motion, that's Bryant. They're going to hand the ball to him, looking for running room. Runs behind his pulling lineman, pulling guards. Follow the guards, they take you to the football.
Yeah, it's going to be 3rd and a long 4. Which is what it was a while ago.
Third down and 4 for Thomasville. The ball spotted right on the Neal 35-yard line. They got to make the 31 for a first down. Clock running. 5:37 to go here in the third quarter. 28-20 the score. Thomasville with the football and the lead. Neal on defense. Handoff is going to be right up the middle. They stack it up. They tackle the back. Good job there by the defense.
Yeah, that was number 6 to Corey and Cowan on the carry, but they really wrapped him up right there.
Well, you know, and I was a little iffy on that, whether they wrapped him up or not there for a second as the back got knocked backwards, and they had to take a second shot at him to get him.
Yeah, you had that was completely stuffed by Brody Brown, number 65, and Kevin Howard and Dakota Dubose in there. They really jammed that up. I'm not sure who made the final tackle, but they did what you're supposed to do right there. They closed it up.
4th and 3. Offense is on the field. Bo Bryant, the quarterback, underneath center. He's going to hand it off. No, he's going to throw. He's looking downfield. Looking. Goodness. Got a man open, and he's going to be out of bounds inside the 5-yard line.
That was a great pass by number 1, Bo Bryant. I'm telling you.
And got an injured man for Thomasville. That's going to be 27. That's going to be one of the brothers. That's going to be Diego Bryant.
I think he's all right. He's limping a little bit. He's putting weight on it. But, yeah, I mean, Bo Bryant, a right-hander rolling to his left, and to hit his brother like that on a flat run is just excellent quarterback play.
You know, the thing is them boys have probably been doing that play in the backyard for years and years. Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
4:35 to go here in the third quarter. 1st and goal for Thomasville from inside the 10-yard line. There's the handoff. It's going to be to Bryant. Bryant going to get knocked off his feet. Good job there by Andrews. And 3's a little hot. He's a little hot at John Andrews, but John Andrews did what he was supposed to do and got him by the ankles and pulled him down. That was Dallas Bryant on the carry. Play loses yards. Ball loses back to the 9. It's still going to be first down and goal for Thomasville. This bend but don't break Neal Blue Eagle defense, they need a stop right here.
Yep, they do.
Let's knock the football loose. How about that?
Oh.
Quarterback rolling.
Hey, that was good play by Omar Thomas over there. He didn't really, the guy almost caught it, but Omar messed him up by getting in front of the football.
Boy, if Omar could have picked that, where was he going? He was going to the house.
Yeah. That was a good pass, though. I mean, that quarterback, I'm going to say this for anybody that getting ready to play Thomasville, don't think they can't pass. That quarterback's got a good arm, and he's got a lot of poise about him, too.
Well, what we've seen so far about him is they can throw it when they have to throw it.
When they have to, yeah. You can't just load up on them.
3:48, the clock stopped with the incompletion. 28-20 the score. 3rd down and goal from the 9-yard line. Now quarterback Bo Bryant from the shotgun. Brings a man in motion from the slot. He's rolling to his right.
Oh, that's holding.
And he's going to throw. That ball is going to be incomplete. And that's going to bring up a 4th down, and it looks like the field goal unit is coming out for Thomasville.
Jaden Stuckey just about had his jersey ripped off on the other side over there. But, I mean, just gave him another shot at it, but, I mean, it was back to
That's a case where there was not close scrutinization going on.
No.
3:40 to go. Field goal unit out. Ball's going to be spotted at the 16. It'll make it a 26-yard field goal. There's the snap. Ball's going to be fumbled. Neal's going to get the ball back. They get the stop.
That's a defensive stop, just what we needed. Same as a fumble.
They get the stop.
All right, Neal. All right, Blue Eagles. That's what you needed.
So the Blue Eagles get the ball back with a chance to go down and tie this ball game up. It'll be first down and 10 going the other way for the Neal Blue Eagles. First down and 10 from their own 16-yard line.
That was a bad snap. I don't know if he snapped it early or what, but the holder fumbled it a little bit, and that's all Neal needed to get on it.
The ball hit him right in the hands. I think he just dropped it, and it happens. There's the snap. Handoff is going to be to number 1. That's likely got running room. He's going to be across the 30 all the way out to near the 32-yard line. Actually, they mark him down at the 31. It's going to be a first down for WS Neal as they move it back to the 30 now. So it is going to be a first down and 10 from the 30-yard line.
However this game comes out, the WS Neal offensive line, to me, this is their best against a quality opponent, a very good team, their best game to date. They are really blocking well.
Slot receivers to the left, one wide out to the right. Handoff is going to be to Likely. Likely trying to pick his way, gets out of bounds, gets around left in, and he's going to have enough yardage for another WS Neal first down. Keep moving the chains, baby. Let's go to the house.
It does your heart good to see those pulling guards. And
man, they're doing it.
They are really going out there and like as they say, paving the road.
Clock stopped with the out-of-bounds play. 3 minutes to go, third quarter. Neal with the football, first down and 10.
Good hard running by Jalen Likely, too.
Okay, the chains have not moved, and we don't know why. Personal foul, face mask against Thomasville. That's going to be a 15-yard penalty tacked on to the end of the run. So with 3 minutes, another 15 yards, and now the ball is in Thomasville territory, spotted down at about the 41-yard line. Slot receivers to the left.
Pass. He's open.
Yep, he's got to throw it. Now he's going to run
Carter.
it. Carter Hodges got running room, and he's going to get hit hard at about the 35.
Good run. He had a guy that just before he started running, it broke open. I was hoping he saw him, but still a good run.
Well, here's the thing. Just don't give the football up. You got to play mistake-free football.
He did the right thing. In doubt, run it. He's got the legs.
That's going to be a gain of 6. Going to be second down and 4 for WS Neal. The ball spotted at the Thomasville 36. Man coming in motion. Carter Hodges from the shotgun. There's the snap. Handoff is to Likely. Likely looking for running room. And that's probably going to be a holding penalty from where that is. Little extra out here on the side between
Jaden Stuckey and number 10.
Yeah, it's going to be holding against Neal, so that's going to be a 10-yard penalty. You got the battle of the two 9s right there. 9 and 9 were going after each other. And I don't think they were inviting each other to the homecoming dance after the game.
I think Jaden finally just took him to the ground. But you get called for holding on that one sometimes.
Nah, if you don't get if it's not called on you, it's a good block.
That's right.
2:16 to go here in the third quarter. Been a very good third quarter for Neal. Second down now and 15 as the ball moves back to the 46-yard line.
I think Coach Cabinet's maybe listening to this broadcast. He's probably proud of you for saying that, Ricky.
Timeout's going to be called by WS Neal. We'll take a break with them. 2:07 to go third quarter. 28-20 the score. Neal with the football. We'll be back. You're listening to WS Neal football on WBZR in Atmore.
Juniper Creek Lumber is a family-owned and operated sawmill operation with locations in Uri, Alabama, and Blountstown, Florida. Juniper Creek Lumber specializes in turning storm recovery logs into custom-cut lumber for use in a variety of building projects. We have longleaf pine, juniper, white cedar, cypress, and hardwood. And who wouldn't love authentic heart pine beams or new heartwood flooring, custom cut to your need and specifications? Check us out on Facebook or call Greg Fralick at 251-254-0414 or Cooper Dean at 251-362-8100. That's Greg Fralick at 251-254-0414 or Cooper Dean at 251-362-8100 for Juniper Creek Lumber, Southern Best.
Second down and 15. Neal looking to throw. Got a man open. It's going to be Likely on a little a hard hit from behind. as number 40. Boy, he's a headhunter. 40's Charlie Hill.
Yeah, we've called his name several times already. He is a headhunter. Looks like it, too.
Play is going to gain about 3 yards is all they got on the pass play. They tried to run a little screen out of the backfield, but it was well defended by Thomasville. 3rd down and a short 12. Carter Hodges from the shotgun. They've got movement far side.
Yeah, they did.
And that's going to be on the offense. Illegal procedure against Neal, as that's going to back them up 5 yards. And that's a big 5-yard penalty. So now you're looking at a 3rd down and 17.
You just don't want to do anything crazy right here. If they can get it, fine, but don't turn it over, because you can flip the field and punt them back deep into their own
Sometimes
territory.
Carter Hodges can be a magician. Let's see if he can pull the rabbit out of his hat right here. Going to throw it down the field. Got a man. Oh, good defense. Oh, he had a man open for a second, but he threw the ball late.
Yeah, it was behind him just a little bit. That's good defense. And I don't want to say this too, he was double covered, so, you know, like I said, don't do nothing crazy here. We'll flip the field. Hopefully we can put them back deep in their own territory.
Well, you've gotten one turnover to get you where you are right now. You just got to get another one. Keep playing defense. The defense for Neal has come out in this second half and really played inspired football. They just got to keep it going.
And, of course, we'll make a good punt here. We've had one disaster on the punt already.
Yeah, you got to find somebody, put a hat on a hat. You got to block them.
Get rid of it. Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm not so sure. I mean, if nobody got a hand on that, why don't we have running into the kicker?
Into the kicker. Well, and it wasn't roughing, but it would have given them a chance to kick it again. But they almost got to it.
Well, I tell you one thing, I don't know, maybe somebody needs to get to Carter Hodges right there, but I'd have still been floundering like a fish out there somewhere. somebody would have thought I'd have been a brim on the deck of the boat.
Well, I would have nominated you for an acting award.
You got it. Hey, sometimes you got to try to buy one, you know what I mean? 47.2 seconds to go here in the third quarter. 28-20 the score. Thomasville with the football. They're going to have it 1st down and 10 inside their own 35 down at about the, well, it's actually about the 30. Handoff right up the middle to Bryant. He's the hard running back, number 3. Dallas Bryant on the carry.
Yeah, had Almir Miller and John Andrews in on the tackle.
6 out to the 35-yard line. Real 2nd down and 4 Thomasville.
And I think they're going to have to snap it one more time, because there's it's right. The play clock and the game clock are right together, but I think the game clock is a little bit behind it. Maybe only by about 0.2 of a second.
Yeah, they're going to run one more play.
There's the snap. Handoff is going to be to Bryant. Right up the middle. Got to make a tackle. Somebody's got to make a tackle. Get him to the ground. There you go. Good job. That's going to end, well, they stopped it with 1 second. I'm not sure why that was.
They stopped it.
Well, and here's the deal. Probably taught to do that. The reason they did is because in case there's a penalty, then you know you got a tick left on the clock. That takes us to the end of the third. 4 fingers are up in the air as we get set for the fourth quarter. The score at the end of 3, Thomasville 28, WS Neal 20. We'll be back. You're listening to Blue Eagle Football on WBZR Atmore, or you could be watching us on YouTube.
This is Greg Albritton. While my official title may be state senator, many of you probably know me as Greg. In my district, we might be friends, neighbors, or even family, but we all share the same traditional values of faith, community, and a strong belief in hard work. Wherever I am, wherever I go, and whatever I do, I'm always honored to represent these values as I serve you. And even though state senator may be my job right now, you can always count on me to remember that I come from where you come from, and you can always call me Greg.
Is your car ready for the season? Southern Tire Mart is ready to get football fans to games and practices with reliable maintenance, routine repairs, and the tire brands you trust. We sell and service tires for your personal cars, pickup trucks, SUVs, and RVs. If you need us, just roll on in. No appointment necessary. Visit us at 3803 Jack Springs Road in Atmore. Southern Tire Mart. We keep America and football fans rolling.
Handoff is going to be up the middle on the fourth down play. Good hard run there by number 6. That's going to pick up the first down. It was a 3rd and 1 at about the 39-yard line. Yep. They just run it at right tackle and are able to gain the first down. They gained well more than what they needed. The ball still in Thomasville territory, just across the 45 at the 46-yard line. Clock has not been whistled into play. Clock is stopped with 11:55. I figured he'd have hashed it in play by now. Now he rinds it. 2 backs in the backfield. Wide receiver. Handoff is going to be to 6. Right up the middle. Makes a good move. Still on his feet. Boy, they got to wrap him up.
Right there, too, man. I mean, that was just good blocking. I mean, going to have to stiffen up defense.
11:38 and counting here in the fourth quarter of this ball game. Been a good one.
Jaden Stuckey maybe shook up a little bit there. He got a neck stinger or something, shoulder stinger.
28-20 to score. Thomasville flanks a wide receiver out wide left. Got a tight end to the right. Here comes the backs. They're going to run a little play. Got to cut it back up the middle. Good job there by the defense. They just got to get the man to the ground. Got a man down for Neal.
Easton Grace made the hit, but they just couldn't get him down. I mean, he hit him up close to the line, and it wasn't a huge game, but got Aaron Andrews down with a cramp. He's grabbing that top of his feet.
Yeah.
He just came in replacement for Dakota Dubose, so he'll go back out and Dakota will come back in.
Well, you know, and we talked about this earlier. Of course, it's very comfortable now, but in the afternoon, early today, I mean, it was warm. It was a warmer day today than it has been. You know, first part of the week at night, we were going down into the lower 40s up there where I'm from in Uriah, Alabama.
It's going to be in the 40s tonight, but it started off warm. It was 86 when we got here, and you and I thank you to the Thomasville folks down up here in the press box. We're going through water, so I don't know if it's just what's going on, but I mean, got a cramp out there, and Ricky and I both gone through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bottles of water.
Well, we sure are appreciative of the way we've been treated here by the home team from Thomasville. They've been very nice and accommodating for us, and we've had a good time here, and we would just like to have a better time and go home with a win. There's a handoff going to be to 6 again.
Another big hole.
Yeah, they're running him. You're getting a steady dose of 6. You know, earlier in the game, it was almost like they used these running backs by quarter. You know, earlier in the game, it was number 3, Dallas Bryant, getting all the carries.
Yeah.
And now it's number 6, DeCorian Cowan.
You got to stop those big holes. You got to reach deep. You got to reach deep on the defensive line and plug those holes. I mean, because Thomasville's starting to open up holes now. Of course, easy for me to say sitting up here in the box, but that's all it is right now, folks. It's just power football, and that's what Thomasville does, and they're opening up some big holes right now.
Yeah, they're just saying, Thomasville's saying, here we come, stop us. 2 backs in the backfield, quarterback underneath center. Handoff is going to be to 6 again. You're getting a steady dose of that.
Flying in there. That was a good tackle. That's how you. Let me see, who was that? He came in there and scraped and filled just like they teach a linebacker to. Maybe Jaden Stuckey. DeCorian
Cowan, the ball carrier again. So you're getting 6. It looks like he's got fresh legs because number 3, Dallas Bryant's been getting most of the carries throughout the game.
Yeah, that was also Jaden Ewing, I think, came flying in there too. So him and Jaden Stuckey both in on that tackle.
Need a stop, defense. 9:45 to go here in the ball game. Thomasville not in a big hurry. They've got the lead in the football. 2nd down and 6. They're going to flank a wide receiver out wide left, 2 backs in the backfield, quarterback underneath center. There's 6 again.
Big hole.
Yeah, and they got to stop him. They finally get him down, and he's slow to get up.
You know, there was a big hole there, but somebody closed it. I'm not exactly sure who did, but it was a good hit. I mean, he got hammered.
Yep, and they're going to be an official's timeout as they check on number 6.
It'll be 3rd and about a yard.
Yeah, really no sense of urgency right now for Thomasville and no need for them to be. I mean, they're just eating up yardage on the ground, and when you eat up yardage on the ground, you're also eating up clock. Going to be a third down now, 3rd down and 1.
Third down and 1.
Thomasville with the football. Bo Bryant, the quarterback, underneath center. He's got number 3, Dallas Bryant, his brother, in the backfield. And number 10, KJ Holt. Holt with the football. That's the first time we've called his name tonight. And he's going to get enough for a first down. That'll be a first down Thomasville as the ball's going to move inside the 20, inside the 15, maybe down to about the 14.
Yeah, Quavon McCants on the tackle. He doesn't make that tackle. That would have been a touchdown. So got the first down, but good job in stopping him for something bigger, Quavon.
Need a stop. 8:31 to go. The clock running here in the fourth quarter. The ball inside the 15-yard line. Looks like it's down at about the 14. 1st and 10. Thomasville, 2 backs in the backfield, quarterback underneath center. He's going to hand it off to his brother. That's number 3, Dallas Bryant. Bryant's going to get stacked up. Somebody reach in there and punch that ball out. Let's get it on the ground and go the other way with it.
Good job, Jaden Stuckey. That was a good tackle. There was no hole that time. It was.
Play gains about 1.5 yards. We'll call it a long 8. 2nd down and 8 for Thomasville. They can get a first down as they go inside the 5 down to about the 4.
There's no other way to say it here. They got to have a stop right here. Time's winding down. They got to stop them.
Wide receiver, wide left. Little counter coming back. Yeah, he's going to get in the end zone. That's a touchdown. They picked the right time to run the counter.
What we say all week long in our pocket, well-timed counters. That's the way the wing T works.
Yep.
If it works properly, and they waited and waited and waited, you only find a good offensive coach to call those counters about 4 or 5 well-timed counters during the game, and of course they called them flat-footed right there.
You don't use them every series. You don't use them every quarter. But when you use them, they usually work.
And especially when you just keep opening holes and power it down like that is when it works best, because your team starts gravitating and cheating towards where they think the ball's going to go, and then all of a sudden you got a back going back the other way for a long game.
14-point Thomasville lead. Here's the point after another bobbled snap. They're going to stop it. Yep. Don't need to do anything extra. So the point after touchdown is no good. So with 7:21 to go here in the ball game, the score is Thomasville 34, WS Neal 20. We'll take a break and come back. You're listening to Blue Eagle Football on WBZR Atmore, or you may be watching on Facebook, or actually YouTube. Yeah, that too.
Homes and Parts, located at 906 Forest Avenue in East Bruton, Alabama, can help you with all your mobile home needs. Stop by and see what they have in stock. Windows, doors, air conditioning ductwork, faucets, tub and wall kits, bathroom cabinets with marble sinks, floor vents, vinyl and carpet, and all colors in skirting. On sale right now are the tall toilets to go in white for $149.99. From a complete remodel to just needing a small part, they are stocked and ready to serve all your mobile home needs. Pioneer Mobile Homes. Call them 251-867-8507. You need more power in your life. Creamer Power Equipment has that power for you. With a huge selection of the best products from Massey Ferguson tractors and hay equipment, steel handheld equipment, and the largest selection of mowers in South Alabama from Spartan, Gravely, Ferris, and Simplicity. Come into Creamer Power Equipment to see everything they can do for you with sales, rental equipment, and don't forget their shop where they work on all brands of small engines and tractors. Call them or text them, 251-286-8334. Or go see them at 1291 South Boulevard, Bruton, Alabama.
Welcome back. Neal's football after the little squib kick by Thomasville. Good job there by the Neal Blue Eagles as they get on the little squib. And they're going to have good field position as they take the ball the other way. The offense comes out over the football, spotted at the 44-yard line, their own 44. Still 7 minutes, 17 seconds to go in the fourth quarter in the ball game. 14-point lead by Thomasville, but yeah, they still got plenty of time, and they've been moving the football. Got to get set. Good job there by the offense. Carter Hodges takes the snap. Handoff's going to be to Likely. Likely around right end, looking for running room. Good job there on defense. Yeah, that looked like number 3.
That's Dallas Bryant.
Yeah, Dallas Bryant all over that play. Hey, just like we've seen the counter work for Thomasville, be a good time to pull the old counter rabbit out of the hat right here for us.
I tell you what, those Bryant boys are good.
Whistle as a player's down. That's going to be a Thomasville Tiger player. He gets up on his feet, but boy, he's moving awful gingerly.
May have a cramp. I think he's cramping. Which, like I said, it's not humid, but whatever it is, it was a little warm today, but it's nice and pleasant now, but still having some cramps.
Play loses 2 yards. It'll be second down and 12. Slot receivers to the left, and that's going to be motion. Everybody,
the pulling guard pulled a little early there.
Yeah, well, and I'm not so sure that wasn't on the center because we had other movement, but the ball just never got snapped on time.
I agree.
We've seen that on Saturday, have we not?
You talking about with the revered University of Alabama?
Yes, we've seen that on Saturday.
That's McLaughlin.
5-yard penalty. It's going to now be second down and 17 for Neal. Neal going backwards at the moment. Clock running 6.5 minutes to go in the ball game.
Yeah, they need to get the wheels in motion here.
And I got to do something. Slot receivers to the right, looking to throw. Going to throw the little spot pass. Got to make a man miss. Need a block. And Likely
was 4 or 5 yards there. But.
Yeah, Jalen was in the way out there, but he never really threw a block. He was dodging his own people, to be quite honest with you.
That was Jabri Mackey. Yeah, good run after the catch.
So 3rd and 13. The clock running still with 5:56 to go here in the ball game. Trip receivers to the right, one wide out to the left. There's the snap. Looking to throw. He's going to air it out. Got a man in the middle of the field. That's going to be a catch and a good tackle, but a first down. Right at the 30-yard line.
Jared Crook, nice catch. That was a nice pass, too.
Yeah, that ball was like a frozen rope as it just went right over the middle of the...
yeah, it wasn't 12 feet off the ground. I mean, that was a bullet.
And Carter Hodges showed that baseball hose right there. There's the snap. Handoff is going to be to Likely. Likely picking his room. Still got running room. Still on his feet.
Oh,
he's finally going to be out of bounds. Yeah, they had the angle on him, and it looks like looks like somebody's going to get it out of bounds.
He's all right. I tell you what.
From where that is, that'll be a half the distance penalty.
I swear he looks like he is caught sometimes, and he is just able to get outside, and it's like he fools them, and then boom, he's gone.
Let's see what the penalty is actually going to be.
Well, it couldn't be on Likely.
They pick it up. And I got to be honest with you. I got to, as bad as that.
It was right here in front of us. I agree with you.
I mean, I don't think it was a penalty.
No, I don't.
I think, I don't think he was hit late. Neal with the football. Slot receivers to the right. H-back in motion. Got a back there. That's Likely. C4 is going to run it. Yeah, they're all over that. They've been all over that play all day. They've been all over it all night long.
Yeah.
They know that Carter Hodges can move the football with his feet. And so, I don't know actually on defense how many spies.
That didn't lose more than it did right there, but we had good effort to get it, not lose any more than he did. They're all over that the whole game. It's I understand why you call it a few times because that's one of your bread and butter plays, but they're watching Carter like
man in motion. There's the fake. Got a man in. He hit the official
in the head. No. Blew down. Goodness. I know that hurt.
They're going to check on him, but that ball got him in the lips.
Yeah, that been bounced 15 feet up in there after it hit him. I mean, that was yeah.
And I mean that was a Carter Hodges fastball from the quarterback position that hit the official square in the face.
I think he's going to be all right. You know that's stone.
Yeah, it's one of those situations where they ask him if he's okay, and he says, yeah, as soon as somebody answers that telephone.
Somebody answers that phone. What's that ringing? He's all right. He could wind up with a shiner. He may need to stop.
Oh yeah.
And get him
well, he's spitting. He's probably got him out. Because that probably got him right in the lips. And I mean, if you've ever been hit with a football with the point of a football, heads up there, Blue. Yeah, that got him good.
That's the umpire.
That is. I trained and worked that same position.
And he's spitting out blood. He's ready to go. Good on you, Blue.
He's pointing at it. Yes, sir, that's a football. That is what that is.
Don't throw it to me anymore.
Yeah, whatever that play was, don't run it again. Carter Hodges, pump fake, got a middle screen. Got to break a tackle, get it in the end zone. No, just short.
Just short. That was a great call.
It was a great call.
1 yard line.
Likely all the way down inside the 5 to about the 1.
He's still down.
Yeah, he's still down.
No, he's doing push-ups.
Yeah, he's up now. He's all right.
Actually, no time to do push-ups, Joe.
Yeah, well, no, that wasn't likely. That's number 12.
That's Mackey. He's all right, though.
Yeah,
you can't do push-ups if you're not all right. Yeah, he's running off the field.
4:32 to go here in the ball game. 34-20 the score.
We're going to get a tush push here.
We're going to get something. It's one of those weird little wrinkles that Coach Mike Sims is credited with. There they go.
Push.
Touchdown. Yep, it's in the end zone. 4:16 to go. Stop the stinking clock. Another second ticked off. It's now 4:15 to go. He was actually in the end zone at 4:16, but they're not going to give me the second back. But anyway.
I love your competitive nature. Give me that second back.
I want the second back. 34-26 the score with 4:15 to go in the ball game. Neal's got to. They're going to leave the offense out there and go for 2. 34-26. Whistle, and it's going to be a penalty flag against.
They have got a procedural on every. It seems like on every extra point they've gone for. I tell you what a ball game though.
Oh yeah, it's been a great one. But boy, we need it to turn out good for the good guys.
That's right.
I'm not sure whether that was one of those close scrutinization plays or not. I mean, I'm just saying, I didn't actually see anybody move, but it was thrown to the far side. So whoever, with that official over there, and that's what the Neal coaching staff, I think, is asking right now.
If that was too close of a scrutinization.
Well, they're getting the. There's some talking going on between, it looked like Coach Hugh Fountain and the official, and I don't think it was really animated, but I'm sure because Coach Fountain has every right to ask him, what did you see?
Well, I didn't see anything, but you know what? Overall, they appear to, called the game pretty well.
It's been a well officiated game. We jokingly poke, and and the reason we jokingly
we don't need any emails from the Thomasville folks.
Well, the reason we jokingly poke is the reason I do all the time, because I've been down there. I've been an official, so I know what they're doing. I get it. And of course, we see everything that we see, just like parents do when they come out there and yell for little Johnny, who, oh, by the way, at 8 years old is going to be the next second baseman for the Braves. They come out there and they see it in the color tint of their own kid. just like we see things with the Neal Blue Eagles tent right here. Great play, good 2-point conversion for Neal.
Play Carter Hodges. He was about to get hammered and threw that ball.
That was a great play and a great play call. They ran the tight end across and got him open. And so now with 4:09 to go, the score is Thomasville 34, WS Neal 28. It's now a 6-point game. So let's take a break and come back. We'll be back with the kickoff, and Thomasville will get the ball when we return. You're listening to WS Neal Blue Eagle Football on WBZR Atmore. You may be watching on YouTube.
Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks, making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Call Horton Insurance, 251-867-5565, or come see them, 703 Forest Avenue, East Bruton.
Jim Johnson Ford is the top dealership in Atmore, Alabama, with over 25 years of experience and is dedicated to providing a world-class car shopping experience with the best inventory of new and used cars, trucks, and SUVs in Atmore. Come by and see Ben Odom and staff and let them help you. They're no-hassle car buying. They will listen to your concerns, answer all of your questions, and ensure you feel confident and comfortable with your car shopping experience. That's Johnson Ford in Atmore.
Welcome back as Neal's going to kick the football. You think Thomasville expects an onside kick right here?
They're going to get a squib kick, I think, at the very minimum.
They got 16 people lined up there on the front line, and you can't play but with 11. There's a kick. They gave a goal! No, they almost got it. It almost worked to perfection. Thomasville got the football. Bryant made the biggest play of the game for him all night long.
That's
was
right.
Getting on that football right there.
Sure did, because it bounced off the first guy.
Whew, that would have been sweet. First down and 10 for Thomasville. The ball just short of the 50 at the 49-yard line. Their own 49. 4:05 to go here in the ball game. WS Neal trails Thomasville by a score of 34-28. This has been a back and forth. This has been a fun football game.
This has been one well-played football game.
Neal needs a stop. We need a fumble. We got to have something. We got to get a break.
Football.
Yeah, it's going to be right up the gut.
You're going to get power football right here.
Now, what could happen is a lot of emotion down there, and we have seen Thomasville be victim of a little extra stuff on occasion. I kind of know what that woman meant a while ago when she just sucked the chocolate off these almonds, because that's what I'm doing right now. Second down and 5.
Well, if he sounds muffled, that's what he's doing.
Handoff is the 6. Come on now. Pile him up. Strip the football.
Sir.
Let's go. Good job.
Excellent defense.
27, one of the Bryant brothers comes off.
Yeah, Kevin Howard was in on that tackle and a whole host of
11, Ace Thompson in for him.
So like East.
Come on, we need a stop. Third down and 5. The ball didn't move. Clock running with 2:52 to go here in the fourth quarter. The ball game on the line. Thomasville with the ball. Neal on defense. A lot of people on the line of scrimmage. They're trying to draw them off.
That's exactly good.
Timeout.
Good job, WS Neal.
It's going to be a timeout for Neal. We'll stay here. I don't know what that chocolate on those almonds are going to do to my blood sugar, but it's probably going to go up just a little bit.
You got your emergency supplies with you, right?
No doubt. Yeah, I'm good.
Got a couple of disabled guys bringing y'all football.
Yeah, that's why I wear an insulin pump. I'll dial that baby up. Don't think I won't get it back down. 2:37 to go. Boy, has this been fun.
It has been. This has been a really good high school football game.
I mean, I've seen a lot of football, a lot of high school football in the last several years, and this is probably the best game that I've seen in a month of Sundays. 2:37 to go. 3rd down and 5. Thomasville tried to draw Neal off. It didn't work. Now, here's the thing. They may try it again.
Yeah, they might.
I mean, you can't let your guard down right here.
And I've seen that many times, too. Time out and do the same thing.
2 backs in the backfield. Toss sweep. Here he comes. He's running up. They got him stopped. If they can make a tackle.
They got
Good job. They make a tackle and get him stopped. Number 3, Bryant on the carry. Dallas Bryant with nowhere to go. Neal's defense holds on 3rd down. They're going to get the football back.
Well, if they punt, I mean, I'm sure they will. But
well, why wouldn't
they should.
I mean, if you open,
call a timeout.
Well, they're probably trying to set up
the clock too.
Yeah, stopping the clock, and you're wanting to set up a punt return.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to remember it's just 2:24, and that we got to score. Let me see how many timeouts do we have. We don't have
none. There's 0 on the board.
Yeah.
But here's the thing.
That was the right thing to do.
You got plenty of time. Yeah, you got to stop the clock. I mean, right now the clock is not your friend.
Right, 45 seconds would have rolled off
easily.
Yeah.
I mean, you just got to get the football back. You're trailing by 6. All you need is a touchdown to tie it up. The extra point wins it. That would shock the world. It would shock the world as we know it in Class 3A Region 1.
It'd shock Escambia and Clark County. Sure.
And probably Mobile and Baldwin as well.
Well, yeah.
Neal with the foot, or Thomasville with the football. They're going to punt, facing a 4th down and 8. There's a snap, high snap. He's looking to waste time. Oh, he's going to run it. He's going to run it. You got to make a tackle. Come up and make a tackle. They get him stopped.
What in the world?
I don't know. The ball went high, and he looked down.
About running it?
I don't know. Surely it wasn't a called fake.
If it was poorly executed. I mean, I think he just thought he might get blocked and tried to pull it down and run with it. That just,
Holy cow.
I mean, he had time to punt it. That was crazy looking.
Well, I mean, the snap was high, and he had to go up over his head.
But he wasn't under really any pressure.
Well, he wasn't, but he looked up thinking
he saw somebody.
He looked up thinking he was. Neal with the football. 1st down and 10. The ball at their own 49-yard line, right at midfield. 2:12 to go. No timeouts left. The offense is on the field with a chance to tie the ball game up. Carter Hodges from the shotgun. There's the snap. Gonna fake the likely. Looking to throw. Got time. Rolls out.
Run it, Carter.
He's got a man open. Almost picked off.
Carter should have just ran
he should have run it. He would have made it to at least the 40-yard line. He would have gotten a 1st down.
Yeah, he's going to look at the film on that one and just know he should have just took off with that one.
Use your gifts, young man.
But he did stop the clock with that. Yeah, should have just took off with that one, C4.
34-28.
Not a bad play.
34-28, 2nd down and 10, 2:03 to go in the ball game. Carter Hodges from the shotgun. He's looking to throw. He's being flushed. He's got to run. He's got to throw it. No, now he's going to run. Get out of bounds. He does after a gain of about 5.
Yeah, he just picked up a couple on that one, if that.
I saw he continued to run after stepping out, and I thought he had gotten down there, but he only gains 1. 3rd down and 9.
Got to get a 1st down, too.
1:56 to go. The clock stopped with the out-of-bounds play. Carter Hodges from the shotgun. Slot receivers to the right, 1 wide receiver to the left. They're trying to come left. Carter Hodges got to roll through it. Oh, he gets sacked.
Get up.
You got to throw the football.
Okay, get up.
They're going to be facing a fourth down.
He didn't have anybody open. I'll say that. They were all covered.
Well, you got to get rid of it, though. You can't get sacked.
Yeah, he definitely should have he was out of the pocket. He could have slung it out of bounds, stopped the clock. So it's 4th and long.
Clock still running with 1:25 to go. 4th down and about 15 yards to go. Neal with the ball from the shotgun. Carter Hodges looking to throw.
Jalen Likely.
He's got a man open. I tell you, he hit him. He's going to get tackled, and that's going to be the ball game. Yep, that's going to be the ball game. They tackle him, and so Thomasville's going to take the ball over on downs. So Thomasville's going to win the game, but I'll tell you one thing, this Neal Blue Eagle ball game, and I tell you, I wish Thomasville would show a little class because they ain't got anybody to wave at on the other side because they've been played a ball game tonight.
Yeah, they have, and they're not acting. They're doing okay. I mean.
Well, you can't stand in the middle of the field and wave at the opposition.
Yeah. I didn't see that.
Yeah, that was happening.
It was a very good ball game.
And, I mean, you got 17-year-old kids. They're just being 17-year-old kids. 1st and 10 for Thomasville. 1:05 to go.
No timeouts.
They're just going to kneel on it. That's all they're trying to do. They're setting up.
Victory.
Yep, there it is. They kneel on it.
Well, Ricky, I mean, best ball game I've seen this year.
It was a good one.
And, I mean, Neal came into a very hostile environment against a very good Thomasville football team, and congratulations to the Tigers. They played a great ball game. So did Neal. The block punt probably being the difference in the game earlier in the first half. But good job, Coach.
Enjoyed it, buddy. What's up, big guy? You doing okay? Good to see you. Half a minute left. Thomasville's going to kneel on it again, and that's going to end it as they won't have to snap it again. So your final score from Thomasville is going to be the Thomasville Tigers 34, the Neal Blue Eagles 28. The Neal Blue Eagles gave this bunch all they wanted. They just come up a little short. I tell you, a couple of big plays there at the end. If they could have just gotten the ball off, it could have been different. Could have been a different ending, but it's not. And so no excuses now, as it looks like Thomasville and Mobile Christian is going to tangle next week. That will decide.
Battle of undefeated.
Yeah, that will decide Class 3A Region 1.
That's right.
Okay, so now what you're looking at is you got the two of them looking at playing each other. One's going to end up being 1. The other one's going to end up being 2.
It'll be decided next Friday night in Mobile.
Right, but you've still got WS Neal still got something to play for.
And they've got to win next Friday night too against Excel at home.
That's right. So you still got things that can happen that you need to have happen your way. So no reason for the Neal Blue Eagles to hang their head tonight. They played a great ball game against a very good football team. And guess what? We've said it all year long. This team at WS Neal, they're still babies. They're still young.
Oh, yeah.
They're coming next year. So strap it on. We'll see this Thomasville bunch at home next year.
Right.
And so we'll get a shot at them again.
Absolutely right. No need to hang your heads. A great football game. And as you've said before, we've both been around it our whole lives. I mean, that's just a great football game. And the difference being maybe the turnover on the block punt earlier in the game.
And you know what? I mean, and we're fixing to shut this thing down, but I just got to say this. This would have been a good football game to watch whether we were broadcasting or not.
That's right.
This was worth the price of admission, and this is what high school football in South Alabama is all about. This is why you play the game.
Congratulations.
So anyway, good job, guys. Enjoyed you. Anyway, thank you so much for treating us so nice. We're gonna get out of here now. We got a long ride back to the house. The final score: the Thomasville Tigers 34, the Neal Blue Eagles 28. No reason to hang your head. We're coming back. We got a big game next week at home against the XL Panthers. So that game's coming next, and it does mean something. So come out and support your Blue Eagles in East Bruton next week. Don't forget the Sports Moose Media podcast. It'll be coming your way this week. And find me on Facebook and like me and tell me what you think about the possibility because we're going to do it because I'm hard-headed. We're going to put out the Sports Moose Outdoors podcast sometime during the fall here and start talking about a little hunting and fishing as well. For my partner, Rick Burkett, Ricky Dean, we're going to send it back to the station now. Great job back at the station for Hayden. Great job for Jerry. Aaron here with the video. Guys, this was a lot of fun. We'll see you next week at home as the Neal Blue Eagles come back to the house. Good night, everybody.
We had looking back, and that's how 'cause we